be convinced, especially the way Morticia did it by calling that Scott guy and using a clip of
Shh, hold it.
Abe's voice. Convinced, especially the way Morticia did
Hold
it
up.
by calling that Scott guy and using a clip of
Shh, hold it.
Abe's voice. Convinced,
What are
especially
you
the way
doing?
Morticia
Oh,
did it
sitting here. You told
by
me to be
calling that
quiet and hold
Scott
on.
guy and
I'm
using a
trying
clip
to
of Abe's.
figure out why this thing
I better turn my sounds down.
just started streaming on it.
We're not live, are we?
Yeah, we are. Look
Let
and
me
see.
look.
Look and see, ain't we? I don't know how it takes you this long
Yeah.
to look and see.
Hold on a second. Let me go on mute.
Boop. Doo-doo-doo. It wasn't, but just like 10 seconds. So you don't need to be. There's no reason for you to be on mute for 20 or 30 seconds. Hello.
Okay. Well, I don't know what you did.
I have no idea.
Oh, well, I wasn't saying nothing I wasn't going to already say.
No, I thought I heard you saying it. I first thought it was a repeat. Look, I'll just play the song. Okay, we're supposed to be
Okay.
live anyway.
Yeah, let's go.
You were
I was going on mute.
yeah
I had started a rant.
you was making us late.
Yeah, it was my fault.
See,
It's
y'all
fine.
heard it live here at the circus. Who
Yeah,
makes who late?
because I get wound up before
All
we
right.
even go live. All right,
All
I'm going
right.
quiet.
Yeah. Sometimes the hardest truth is the one in your mirror. Expectations lead to frustrations. And some of y'all, you build your own storms. Let's talk about it. Yo, I used to wait on people, thought they come through, put faith in the fake, got played like a fool, built castles in the sky, no foundation, then cried when they crashed, pure devastation. I blame the world, man, I blame the crew, but never stopped to think, was the problem you? Set the bar so high, then tripped on my own ladder, now I'm soaked in the storm that I made even fatter, expecting love when I gave out pain. Expecting sun while I danced in rain. It's insane how we set these traps, blaming others while we hold the map. Expectations equals frustration, self-made chaos, internal vibration. You build a storm, then curse the rain. Caught in the loop, pain breeds pain. Now, look. I thought loyalty was automatic, but folks switch up fast like traffic. Expected truth, but they fed me lies, so I flew too close and got burnt by the skies. But now I see, clear with no filter. I was the architect of my own shelter. Stormproof mindset, pain-proof soul. Learn to let go when I took control. No more waiting, no more bets, no more dreams on broken steps. Now I build slow, with peace in my plan. Storms don't shake what's built by hand. Expectations equals frustration, self-made chaos, internal vibration. You build a storm, then curse the rain. Caught in the loop, pain breeds pain. Yo, if you always expect someone else to save you, already drowning. Watch the weather inside your mind, most storms, they start right there. Now I walk light, no weight from hope, no rope from lies, no dreams on dope, just truth. Raw like cuts on skin, I stopped trying to lose, started learning to win. No expectations, no fake rewards, just hard work, prayer, and peace restored. Cause frustration comes when you want too much, and forget to move smart, forget to stay tough. I'm done with storms that I create. Learn to surf when I used to hate. Now I breathe calm in the middle of rage and flip the page. Next chapter, next stage. Frustration. Building storms in your own imagination. But now you know. So go, let go, let go. Let go.
Well, we finally got it all together. We're here. I know you missed us, or either Tara at least.
Oh, they love you, Sticky. You know it.
According to Mark, don't nobody like me, he said.
Well, according to Mark,
Did
don't
you?
nobody like me either. According to Nelly and Carlos CJ, we're awful people.
Oh.
I only know that because I
Carlos
saw it
who?
on that Carlos CJ. Remember him?
Carlos Seja? What would he
Or
say that
whatever.
for?
I only know because it was posted on Twitter. But Nelly was saying, talking, run his mouth about me because that's what Nelly does. And Carlos was like, "Yeah, I'm glad I stay away from the circus now." And they were just like, and it was like, "Yeah,
Well,
they're
you
really
know
bad
what,
people."
Carlos Seja? I'm glad you stay away from the circus too, you fuck stick. What do you think about that?
Yeah, get going. I've never been nothing but kind to that boring asshole. Thanks, babe. Hey, babe, will you freshen up my water? Thank you. I mean, that's like whatever. I don't even who the fuck is Nelly? You're bored to even talk about Nelly, but you keep on talking about me, honey. That's fine. I don't care. Everybody knows what you're about. Go rage quit YouTube again.
So Layla says she missed me, but she's not quite sure about you.
I missed you, Stitch Mob. I don't know about that broad next to you. She's raunchy. I am kind of raunchy. I can't lie. Let me go and say hey to everybody. Let's see. Let me scroll all the way up here. What's up, Jake? What's up, Elaine? What's up, Larry H? What's up, Kathy? What's up, Magda Hornet? What's up, Shonda Brit? What's up, Nikki? Chad? What's up? What's up? Let's see who else is in here. What's up, Karen? Kristen? What's up, Dana, honey? Big Jeff? I don't know. You got modded for some reason. I mean, the mod did something for some reason. I don't know. She's Magda says somebody better tell Pick Me Girl PDX we're live. She needs to remind people she's here. What's up, Layla Honey? Julia? No, Julie. I'm gonna say Julia. Never can read right. What's up, Kenny and Prepper and Crystal? Who else is in here? Renee? What's up, Kinky Kim? Did I miss anybody? What's up, Stranger Than Fiction? I got everybody.
Well, did you get everybody?
I think so. If I didn't, it wasn't personal. Oh, thank you, babe. Got to get my water because I'm going to be pissing some motherfuckers
Your
off
fire
today.
water?
Yeah. Hey, listen, I came sober and ready to talk about it. Okay.
Okay.
So I'm going to give time for a few people to come in before I get on what's up, Cotty, the one topic. But does anybody know? Because I don't want, did Mark go to court? What was up with that? Wasn't he supposed to go to court this week? Did that happen? Does anybody know? Anybody in the side chat?
I have no idea. Haven't seen or heard.
Huh. He says he's going to beat it, but I don't know. I looked up, I was playing an investigator this week, Stitches, because I got called a big fat liar. Well, thank you for the 20 gifted memberships. Light it up. Whoop, whoop. What's up, for honey? Oh, Daria got one. Nick's got one. I think I saw Nick's come in here, didn't I?
I have no idea. I wasn't paying attention.
Thought I saw. Well, thank you, Julia, for being a member the entire time we've been monetized, baby girl. By the way, happy belated birthday, Julia and Courtney.
That's right. Happy birthday to you.
Cha cha cha.
Why do you gotta put the cha cha cha?
I was trying to join in, but I was going to let you do it up. You want to finish?
No.
Happy birthday, ladies. Let's see. Oh, and Barbie had a fantastic fucking stream, but the stream wasn't as good as the stream. Flacco went over there and lost his shit. He was chugging that crown, and listen, honey, at least you got a good taste in liquor. He was getting shit faced. He was raging, and now somehow it's Barbie's fault.
It's Barbie's fault, right?
I mean, Barbie literally took the chance of people, which everybody was nice and I was glad, but I mean, you know how this place can be. She turned her camera on, she looked cute, she got her hair all
I'll be back in a
she had-
second.
okay. She had her makeup on. She had her candle lit, sitting there on camera, sitting there with like a dodo on a bird stream. Cause Flacco decided he had to get some cheesecake. Now let me tell you something. I love some fucking Cheesecake Factory. I don't know if any of y'all ever been there. One of the things I miss about living in Atlanta is being able to have good food, and there's much better places than the Cheesecake Factory. But the Cheesecake Factory is like there's it from anything. Their menu is like four front and back pages long. Anything you can want, they got it. And then they also got delicious like cheesecake and a full bar. So I love Cheesecake Factory. But I'm gonna tell you something, Flacco. I hope you're listening. I think you was live, so you might not be. But I'm gonna tell you, there if you want to be a gentleman in this world and you want to make any kind of impression on a woman, you do not show up an hour and a half late for your date. That is rude and disrespectful. And I'm glad Barbie didn't boot her panel like you asked her to and continue on with the date. You didn't deserve the date. You shouldn't have you should have said to whoever you were going with, I have plans, and if I can't be back here by X amount of time, then I can't go. And or you should have said, Barbie, push the stream up. I'm going to be about an hour and a half late. You should not have let her be there sitting. I know they all, it don't matter, Jake. Still, it's the point I'm trying to teach him something. Like it was real to him. I'm sure it was real to him. Uh, Barbie was just showing some kind trolling love. But my whole point is that what's that PDX? What's that Ricardo? My whole point is that um if you ask me on a date, you better be letting me know that I'm going to be an hour and a half late, like a long time before you're an hour and a half late. What's up, Sarah? It was rude, and I'm glad she didn't. Do you really think Barbie Flacco date wasn't going to be a mess? Who's to say it wasn't scripted? I think Barbie would tell me because we talk. It was just content, you know. Do I think Barbie was gonna be in love with Flacco and they were gonna be a couple? No, but it would have been fun to kind of watch how the interaction would have went if he'd have just showed up. What's up, Dimples? And did the right thing. What's up, Guns and Gears? That four. Um, but I mean, it was still a good stream. Flacco got dogpiled. I mean, he lost his shit. I watching him on his stream, I didn't know whether to laugh or feel sorry for him, but he was losing his shit. All right, Stitches, where you at? Stitches done abandoned me. I really don't want to get. Oh, okay. Well, here's something. Well, I kind of want Stitches to get back in here. Hey, Elaine. I don't think I've
I'm
seen you in a.
back
All
in here. I'm back
right.
in here. Hey, I
I don't
want to
think.
say something before you go because I know once you get headed, when you get wound up, it's going to be like a locomotive on a runaway train track.
Yes, yes, yes.
So, Mark, I just want to let you know something. I didn't break our agreement. Our agreement, okay, was that I would not talk about you on any old stuff. So, like the stolen valor, your wife stuff, stealing at Walmart, beating Shane, none of that stuff. I said I wouldn't talk about none of that stuff, and I haven't talked about any of that stuff. But I also said in that same agreement we made that didn't mean I wasn't going to talk about new stuff. Okay, so and you go right ahead. You put that stream tragic made about me because how'd that work out for everybody that's done it? Not very good. So if you want to keep doing the same stuff that keeps you down, keep on getting it. Don't bother me a bit. Okay.
Yeah, I mean, exactly.
I mean, you go right ahead. You know.
Well, let
Well,
me say something, Stitches. How long ago was it when Tragic did that stream on you? How long has it been?
I mean, well over a year.
Has anybody pulled in your driveway?
No.
So shut the fuck up, Mark. Mark, you're still over there calling people pedos And that's something I'm going to touch on
And
today.
that's another reason what holds you back, Mark. We've all moved on from that. Okay,
Yeah.
we're done. You're stuck in the past. Okay, so you go right ahead, keep saying what you want to say. Um, and oh yeah, and one other thing that I want to address. I know I don't have to, but because he doesn't understand, and I don't like it when people make themselves look foolish because they're an idiot. Um, you keep talking about my bankruptcy thing, Mark. Do it. I want you to Google something. I'm gonna give you some homework. Google
Work.
Google Chapter 13. Okay, you couldn't qualify for Chapter 13
Yeah, because you have to pay it back.
because you have to make a certain amount of income. Okay, and if you look what I filed on that Chapter 13, that was to keep Wells Fargo from stealing property that I inherited
From his mom.
from my mother.
Yeah,
And
it's like,
she owed money on it, not me. Okay, I didn't owe nobody anything. She did, and they were trying to steal my piece of property because of the as much. It's got over $100,000 worth of equity in it. Okay, that's why I say filing Chapter 13. I made money on that deal. And
yeah,
if you
people don't know
also
how
look,
13 works. You
and
got to
if
pay it back.
right, and if you also look at the Chapter 13, is a 5-year deal, and I paid it off in 2. So sit over there and say I'm broke. That's why I filed Chapter 13. I will get on a live stream with you, and I'll go to my bank account app, and you go to yours, and we'll open them and compare.
No shit.
Okay.
Mark talking about somebody broke while he's sitting on a dirty cushion and a raggedy tin
Right.
can
In
on
a
his sister's
15-foot
property.
camper that was made in 1962 that's sticking back in the woods since 1972. Okay, so shut up, Mark.
Yeah.
Sit down.
Yeah.
Go back to TikTok and do your tap games with the kids.
Go back to TikTok and play with little children, and we know that's where your mind's. You are a perpetual child anyway. And I know Marilyn Mike went live last night, but something happened and YouTube took it down, so I didn't get to see that at all.
Somebody probably struck him.
So PDX said we had to file Chapter 13 back in 2007 because of Wells Fargo trying to take our house.
See? Imagine that. I mean, all you got to do is Google that. There's many class action court cases, and they've been doing it to me for 8 years. And all I've been doing for 8 years is collecting evidence, because eventually I'm going to take it all to a lawyer, and I'm going to plop it down, and I'm going to say, here, let's do what we can do.
Oh, boo. Mike's supposed to know not to get porn bombed. Did they know who did it? Oh, Dateline, you got the good parts? Yes. Let me see them, because
Well, hello, Dateline. That was a good video. Dateline, a lot of people don't understand it. They'll take it out of context.
yep.
But, that was an excellent video.
Yeah, I'm glad she's back, and I hope that she's left alone. I mean, like me and her were talking today, like we're little bitty fish in the pond over here. We're nobodies. How if we affect you, what's that say? I mean, what's that really say? I mean, Dateline's she doesn't bother anybody. She puts up videos that hey, at least her videos are, creative. And what's up, Resi? And what's up, Dateline Honey, by the way? At least her videos are creative and, unique, and they're not just a clip, playing a clip.
Right.
She puts some thought into it, put some work into it, and, she has a right to be here just like the rest of us.
She actually uses fair use in the correct way.
And I don't know. I mean, we know how she got taken down, because if you're high enough on the YouTube platform and you know the right people, I guess that's easy to get done. But see, Nick, let me remind everyone, was another big pile of, oh, what did Nick do? Wait, I missed something Julia said. He's another piece of shit. Oh, it was Nick. Well, he's a piece of shit. See, that's who he is. See, so, me and Isaac had a conversation today. What's up, Fupa? And I'll get into, some of that. I'm not going to tell you our conversation, but I'm going to cover some things, but you know, that's what I told Isaac. He said your channel needs to be unbiased. Like y'all said, y'all call everybody out, even your friends. And I said, yeah, but when we left and took a break and then we came back on our first stream, we told you guys. Mike said he don't give a fuck.
Right.
I don't give a fuck. And I said, we're done caring. We're gonna have selective outrage. We're gonna be hypocrites just like you
Yeah.
guys.
I'm not calling nobody out. We're not calling anybody out. We're just talking about what's going on.
We're just talking about what we see and giving our opinion on it. I mean, I'm about to cuss Abe out because he called me a liar, and I'm about to give y'all a case number, okay? Because Abe, you want to sit your funky fucking ass over there on Steve's and call me a liar? Well, I guess, and this is what I was saying to Stitches, the little first part of this stream you'll hear. I guess if you're not Brian with the blue cup on your table that we all seen, um, then I'm wrong. But Morticia did call you Buddy Scott and use your voice, okay? And he was like, hello? Hey, Brian, man, you okay? Because what you was saying didn't make sense. And your voice is like a fingerprint, okay? And that absolutely fucking happened. I watched it live. I was in Morticia's stream when it happened. Coach said, why would you take advice from someone who weighs 650 pounds and eats family-sized bag of Doritos? I mean, I take everything people come to me into consideration, but at the end of the day, Coach, I will stay true to what I think and what I believe. Just like me and Mike don't exactly agree on the Mike, the kid behind the camera situation. But we'll get to that, okay? I'm gonna stay true to myself. And see, that's what this title is about. And
Well, one reason why me and you don't see it the same way is because we're coming at it from two different perspectives. You're
right,
coming at it as a person that's been in that situation,
yes,
okay, and I'm coming out at it as a person that's dealt with it professionally for years
right.
and see both sides. You see what I'm saying? That's
Yeah.
why our alignment.
And we'll get into it, but before I go off on Abe, here's two factors that are true. It is true that women lie. Women lie about being raped, women lie about being beat, and that's fucked up. And if that's the truth, then that's fucked up. But we also know that women drop the case because I had mine arrested and I didn't lie. I just went to court because he left jail and went straight to rehab to get better. And I just went to court and asked the judge, since he's trying to get sober, to drop the case. And he did. But it is totally up to the state whether it gets dropped or not. But we'll get into it. I don't want to get ahead of myself. I do want to say that it was told to me this week, based on something I said last week, that I had my war with Jake, and I'm sorry you're having your war now is because I'm afraid of Jake, and that just tells me, that you didn't watch my channel or Lisa's channel back then. I've got everything's put on private now, but I've got streams on my channel where me and Tom and Jake are going hardcore at each other. I've got a hour and a half stream by myself where I sat there dragging Jake for filth. Um, so I feel like those things would prove quite the opposite. Jake will tell you I'm not afraid of him. I mean, what's he going to do to me? I get bored with fighting with someone after so long. Some of y'all are relentless. That's not me. Eventually, I'm gonna move on. Like with Mark. Like, yeah, I talked about Mark for a little over a year. I'm bored with it with Mark now. It's enough for me. Um, so
That's the same way in North Carolina, Cottywample. In North Carolina, you can't just drop a domestic case. Uh, the court can drop it on advisement, but
mhm.
you can't just say I want that dropped. It don't work like that. And in North Carolina, we had such a problem with that. Women bringing these cases and then they dropping them in court. A lot of times in certain places, the court will actually charge the person that brought the case with false charges for bringing a case like that,
What's up,
especially if they've
chicken?
done it more than once.
See, I think they're gonna drop it regardless of who's telling the truth between the Bridget phone call and the second. But because Michael has no history, he's got no record. He's never been in trouble before. And but listen, I'm gonna get off track. We're gonna get there. I won't tear his attention. Not that kind of attention, strangers in fiction. I call Jake everything but the child of God.
Yes, they do, Julia. They most certainly do. I've seen it happen many times. Julia said, drunk or not, women don't go running up the street crying in fear and call 911 for nothing. Oh, yeah, they do. Most certainly.
Well, yeah, but I mean, you got to use your thinking brain too. And that she was snotty crying. But anyway, listen, I want to cover some stuff because after my stream, and I got to get to Abe. After my stream last week, all these people like, oh, Tara, I'm so disappointed in you. And all these things, people have all these opinions because I said I didn't have a problem with Jake. And they also twisted what I said when I said I have your back. They took that as like, oh no, Jake, I got your back in everything you do. No, 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 no. I have his back in how he reacts to people that talk about his child. And I was just pointing out that his child was real. And so, what's up, Thunder? Um, yeah, I heard the call. She even said she saw lights. Listen, Julia, me and Dina, and I'm going to leave it at that. But me and Dina are not the only ones. There's several women on this platform that are domestic violence survivors, including myself. I was in a very, my brother comes in here. He can tell you he helped me escape. He came and helped me escape while that motherfucker was in jail. Okay. For 5 years, I was in a very abusive relationship.
Exactly, Julia. That's my point about it.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, Isaac. We're gonna get to all of that. And I'm gonna cover a little bit of our conversation today. Um, But anyway, uh, women that are in domestic, this is why I'm so mad about Diddy walking because they just don't know. If you're out there, if you're listening to me right now and you've ever been in a domestic violence relationship, then we all have this thing. We don't leave, we call the cops, we drop the charges, we leave, we go back. You don't know why because most abusers are narcissists. And even if Michael did hit Bridget, I don't think he's like an abuser. I think that they had a drunken, raging fight that got out of hand. No matter who's telling no matter which truth is Bridget's, I don't think Michael is going around beating on her. So, but it's not good to hit a woman not even one time, okay? But
But it's
unless
never good. When you're being charged with something, people need to realize it's never good to have charges dropped.
yeah,
That's not good for you because having charges dropped doesn't mean it didn't happen. It just means that the people that brought the charges no longer want to pursue them.
right.
Okay. I mean, if I was in that situation, they say, well, we're going to drop the charges. I'll be like, no, 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 no. I want to go to trial. I want to go to trial and prove that I'm not guilty if
Yeah,
I'm not guilty.
yeah, put her on the stand and make her raise her right hand.
Exactly. That's what I
Yeah.
want my lawyer to
And
do.
also, I will say this out of all the women, and I've been in a domestic support group, domestic survivor support group. I mean, I got real trauma from that relationship. And I can tell you right now, I've never heard of a man admitting he did it. But listen, we'll get there. I want to cover because listen, I understand that a lot of you out there, well, I don't know if it's a lot, but I know some of you out there, you loathe Jake the way I loathe Abe. Okay. I get it. And I understand that hatred in your heart. And I understand how it can maybe blind you to what's going on. I get it. No judgment. But
What's up, Steve?
I've watched people move and do and support fuck shit and then tell me they're disappointed in me. I mean, I guess it's a good thing I really don't care. I mean, should I make a list on y'all? Because I can. I'm not joining y'all's hate train when you don't even listen with your brains. Um, I said, if you talk about mine, fuck you, I'm gonna talk about yours. Like Abe brought up about, I saw something, somebody sent me something about how I brought up Lisa, Farrah beating Lisa's ass. Yeah, Abe, I did, because Farrah beat Lisa's ass. But do you know what I did? I did that after Lisa talked on my whole fucking family and told me she wished my daughter to die. Okay, so you can fuck all the way off with your narrative that I'm somebody's attacking somebody's kid. I ain't attacking nobody's kid. Lisa came on this platform and told us that Farrah and her mama whipped her ass. So fuck you. Um, some of y'all can't digest or comprehend what I say or mean because you're just too busy hearing with hate in your ears for someone else. Now, some clowns be calling me a pedo. See, and that's what I was going to talk about. That's what's wrong around here. People just toss that around. People say, you know, Jake's a pedo. Where's the paperwork? Okay. A lot of people didn't just kick gun to the curb. Now, I can't say that I wouldn't have been in the group with all of y'all trying to listen to his story if I would have been his friend. We got off on a bad foot. So before that story ever came out, I didn't like the motherfucker. So I wasn't around him. So I didn't fuck with him. But a lot of people did until the report came out. And I can only think of like two people, Allison Live, that kept at AZ, Arizona, that kept fucking with him after that report came out, and we seen the
Nelly.
Nelly, we seen the witness statements. Okay, and here's the thing: if you don't have proof, it is dead wrong to accuse somebody of that. Look at Mark over there calling Stitches a pedo every chance he can open his fucking uh, ugly ass mouth. I mean, Harold was over here pointing his finger at all these people, and he was the great child protector from child predators. And look, he's a whole motherfucking predator. Okay. Um. So here's my stance from now on. Anyone that starts going and running around, I don't care. Any of you, I don't care who you are. If you're my friend, I'm saying this to you. If you run around telling people or telling me that this person and that person is a chomo and you don't have real paperwork like that fucking weirdo Aaron that just, boss, yeah, boss, yeah, boss. Well, he's a real fucking pedo, okay? And it's been proven. If you don't got that kind of proof, or I mean, maybe Camillo, because he said if they say something like "Don't everybody watch child porn," I mean, maybe you could give him that title. But if you don't have some kind of real proof, um, I'm going to consider that you are just a herald deflecting to mask what you are, and I'll start putting you on blast. And every time you call somebody a fucking pedo without proof, well, I'm gonna come up here and I'm gonna call you a pedo. Okay, I'm sick of it. I'm so fucking sick of people weaponizing that fucking word to attack people. I see it happening to my friend Stitches, and I know it ain't fucking true. So fuck that shit. And I don't care if you hate Jake or you love Jake. Take your fucking hate goggles off and see it is for what it is. Okay. Uh, there's no proof. Okay, none. Just like at the end of the day, unless we had body cam footage, there's no proof that Michael slapped Bridget. Okay. So after Dateline's upload, which is where the comments went out of control, and I felt like I was having to defend myself, which I didn't feel like any of them were coming at me disrespectfully. Just I don't like when I see some of the people y'all hang out with, when I see the way some of y'all have moved. I don't like for you to come at me and act like you're disappointed in me. Maybe I should have told you I was disappointed in you when I saw you doing this and I saw you doing that and I saw you hanging out with this one and that one, but I didn't because I drive my own wheelhouse and I let you all drive yours. Okay. I don't try to control anybody on this fucking platform except for maybe Stitches a little bit.
Right.
Okay. And it looks like everybody got dirty fingernails around here. So if I do not care about the judgments of these people uh, in the real world that I can look at and say, well, I could talk about you. I'm not going to let people that have dirty fingernails on this platform make me feel some kind of way. Okay. Clearly, they can't see themselves. And if you can't see yourself, why should I care how you see me? I mean, a whole lot of finger pointing going on around here with zero accountability being taken. Only, oh, what about this one? And what about that one? And Isaac, this was my notes before me and you talked. This had nothing to do with our conversation today, even though I did express to you that I was dealing with what's that, Mikey? Uh, some of this past week. Um, right. We're just going with what we have, Steve. But I mean, I don't go around trying to drive you guys, and that's not me. I have a full life. I am not going to be guilty by association on this motherfucking internet. Some of you motherfuckers need to grow the fuck up and stop acting like your opinion is the end all, always right opinion. Oh, this is what I think. And if you don't line up with it and you don't agree with it, well, you're fucking dead ass wrong. But yeah, we all have opinions. And you know what they say about them? They're like assholes and everyone stinks. Well, mine don't stink because I use baby wipes, but I'm sure to a lot of people, my opinion at times stinks. Okay. But I don't need you to tell me how to fucking think. I know who my people are. They use their thinking brains to hear me and not their hate filled ears. Don't like me, don't care. If you don't allow me to stand on my own character or stand up for what my morals might want to stand up for, which I don't really have a lot of morals left. I have morals, but I don't really have a lot of care about
Yes,
who's
Sean, Jake is just as bad about it as anybody. There's a whole little group
absolutely.
right there. They all do the same thing, and they're all in the same bag, and I look at them all the same way.
Well, here's one thing I'm going to say though, and this is not me white knighting for Jake. Jake will tell you he is a piece of shit and he does fucked up shit. The rest of them make excuses and justifications or just simply deny that they do it.
No, Isaac tells you the same thing.
Well,
He,
Isaac does it out loud,
right. So, I mean,
and
look,
that's
they're all in the same basket to me, all of them.
the more you try to oppose me, the more I'm going to go in the opposite direction of where you're trying to control me. I will not be controlled. Okay. I've just seen how too many of you move and the things some of you have sat and laughed about and cheered on. And when confronted with being hypocritical, you just make excuses why it's okay. Think what you want
Yeah,
about it.
I don't look. I like Kimmy. I don't have a problem with her,
Well, Chi
but
Chi, what's up?
when she starts on stuff, it has no weight with me because she's always uh going on the side where it she thinks is going to benefit her the most. That's just
Oh,
the
I
way
didn't
she
even
is.
see Isaac get timed out. I
She
missed
flip
that.
flops. I mean, whatever. I mean,
Did he say something wrong?
I'm not being mad. I'm just being real. I don't know what he said.
So, I mean, people can think what they want to think about me, about us, about the channel. I closed off my circle a long time ago, and the ones in it are the only ones that would make me cry to lose. Not saying I don't like many of you, not saying that I wouldn't miss you if you were gone. Don't get me wrong. I'm just saying if you're going to judge me or try to control me when I don't do either any of those things to you, you're not going to be a loss for me if you walk away. Okay. The problem is people confuse opinions with truth, and they confuse truth with personal perception. Okay. And I think you need to check yourself. Um, if you're gonna fucking come for me and tell me how to walk and talk and think, it's not gonna happen. It's not gonna work. Okay. I will do what the fuck I want. Mindless sheep follow the leader. I prefer to surround myself with people who think for themselves and stand up for what they believe in, even if they totally disagree with what I think. And Larry, me and Mike, we started everything even back on the other channel because we wanted. What's up, Sassy? We wanted to stand up for the underdog. We wanted to call out the bad seas, right? It didn't do any good. You don't cancel people around here. You don't ice people out. It don't work no more. This is a different beast now. Okay? Different beast. So anyway, is there anything you want to say to that before I move on, Stitches?
No, go ahead. You're doing a
Okay.
fine job.
Okay, so I'm gonna put a case number out there. So run and get your pen and your paper. Because Abraham sat up on Steve's and repeatedly said last Sunday that I'm a liar. What's up, Nippy honey? I've never been arrested for domestic abuse. That's a flat out lie. Show me the mugshot. Well, Abe, you know, if your blue cup didn't give it away that said Brian, or the fact that Morticia called you buddy and used your voice, and he was like, "Hello, hello, Brian, you okay?" Because your voice is like a fingerprint. Your own buddy said, "Brian, is that you?" Um, Morticia and Savage both talked to like your exes or whatever. They all did it up on you. They all proved to me it's you. But you can prove me wrong and turn that camera on. Turn that camera on and show me you're not Brian. because I'm gonna see when you're walking your ass into court that you are. But you said you would you said there was no proof. And I'm just gonna tell you right now, I went ahead and I said, "Oh, really?" So I got this piece of paper from someone, and I'm looking at it, and it says on March the 27th at 2012 at 12 a.m. that you went to jail for domestic abuse of an intimate partner. Now everybody knows the baby mama's name is Crystal. I would put this piece of paper up, and if you challenge me, I will. But I really don't have to. I'll give you guys a case number if you want to see if I'm lying or not. You can call the Anderson, South Carolina. Thank you so much, Steve, for the super chat. You can call the Anderson. He did once, and Steve knows he's Brian, but Steve ain't gonna get in it, and I understand. You can call the Anderson, South Carolina County Court Clerk Office, and you can ask the same question I did with this case number. Okay. So I'm going to give you all this case number that belongs to Brian Paul K. Okay. Let me get it. Hold on. Give me a second here. Okay. So the case number is 201 2D as in dog, R as in red, O 4 0, not O, 0400651. Okay. You can call them and ask them, and this is what they're going to tell you. Here's what they told me. And this goes back to what I said. Just because somebody drops the charges, don't mean it didn't happen. Because they did get arrested for domestic abuse on Crystal. And she wrote a note to the judge and asked him to drop the charges. Do y'all believe that Abe didn't abuse? You believe that the way he treats women, the way he acted towards JK, screaming at people, I mean, calling her 70 fucking times, screaming at her, threatening her? You think that that arrest is fake? It's not. I'm not a fucking liar, Abe. I will tell you like my dad always told me, because that's one of the things I was raised not to be. If you ever catch me telling a mistruth, like you want to play on, I'm so stupid I didn't know what the difference between blackberries and blueberries. No, I misspeak a lot. I know the fucking difference. Blackberries are crunchy and blueberries aren't. But you ain't gonna call me a liar, because if you ever catch me up not telling the truth, all that means is that I made a mistake. I'm mistaken. Okay. I don't intentionally lie ever. I don't. My grandmama always said a liar is one thing robbing, thieves, and murderous psychopaths have in common is they're liars. Okay. And I am none of those things. But also, Abe, you scamming the people for money. I wouldn't have been hard. I mean, you kept saying when I get out to see JK, we'll go live. It wouldn't have been hard to go live without your faces showing. You're in the same room together for 5 minutes to thank the people that gave you the money to go out there, but you didn't do that after you told them you would. Scammer, e-beggar. So for the people that gave you money in the name of love and drugs, now you're saying you drove there and back? Yeah, you asked for money for a plane ticket. Who honestly believes that he even went there? Raise your hand. No, bitch. I want JK to come up here and show me. Put a stamp on your face and show me a picture. Bitch, you a liar. And also let me remind people what you said to pay the what you said to Pagel. Sorry. I gotta take a drink of water. Hold on. Let me remind you.
You all right over there?
Yeah, my throat got dry. Let me remind people, since he wants to talk about how disgusting everybody else is and how anybody that's over at Jake supports this disgusting person, even though we know you uploaded CP unedited on your Jonah account. We've already played the proof that you're Jonah, so you can't deny that. But let's remind people what you said about Pagel's very, very minor daughter and what you were going to do to her while you talk about how other people are being weird perverts. Okay? So you can fuck all the way off with that. And that's all I got to say to you. You go ahead and you go get on your stream, and you deleting that. Listen, Abe, you used to make fun of everybody if they deleted their stream. You're scared. You're scared. Why you fucking delete everything? You go live in the middle of the night. I wake up and it's gone. So if you're talking to me or about me, you're a pussy because you're not letting me hear it or see it so I can react to it. But I already know you're a pussy because you won't come out your fucking house. I know Jonah is him too because he was a G Mango's under that account way back. He's admitted it. We've got it clipped where he goes, "Oh, and here's a little nice little nugget. I'm not Candyman, but I am Jonah." He must have forgot about that when he uploaded that shit on his Jonah account that I was subscribed to, dumbass. So I don't know why you want to keep
I
walking
mean, there are
around.
people in the chat that remembers him using that account.
Yeah. So I don't know why he wants to walk around saying he's something. You're nothing, dude. You're a woman abusive, fucking borderline psychopath. You're racist. You're a deadbeat father. That's why you went to jail recently for not paying your child support. And when you go to court with Dana, I'm going to show everybody that it's you. And you will never be able to deny that you're a deadbeat father that beats on women ever again, Abraham. And, for people that say, "Oh, well, you got to call Steve out too." What do you want me to call Steve out for? He's been called out a million times. What am I going to tell y'all? I don't know. I now just have personal beefs. Abe kept on with me until I decided that I'm not going to get off of his neck now. Okay. And unless you've ever had to deal with the likes of fucking Abe on your ass, you don't know what it's like. Okay. He lies on me, drags me, talks shit on me. He's like a Carlos, but not as bad. And fuck him, you know. And the last time he did it up, I was like, that's it. I'm done with him. And I hope Dina definite. Which, hey, what's up, Cindy Lou? Actually, I'm pretty positive you're in trouble, Abe, because I've seen stuff that you haven't, and I'll leave it at that. And I gave Dina my word. I will be there. And if I have to be a character witness and you get to have my docs out of it, don't care. You can have it. I got clips of you talking about kicking my brainstem in. That's a terroristic threat to me, Abraham. And let me clear while I'm on that, let me say this. I see some of you saying Dina is suing Abe. Okay. Suits mean you're going after somebody for money or something to that effect. She is not suing Abe. She filed charges for terroristic threats. Now, some of you might be like, that's weird. Well, I think talking about raping somebody's child and skinning them alive is weirder. I think about saying he's going to kick my brainstem in is worse than if I'm going to go to the courts and say, how do I know this motherfucker ain't going to be at the damn Dollar General when I step out of my car and kick my brainstem in? I mean, these crazy motherfuckers on this internet that do crazy fucking shit. So I get it. If you don't like Dana, you're going to have your opinions. I get it. But I mean, if you're doing criminal shit and somebody calls you out on it, I don't know why anybody would have a problem with it. And Abe, I know you think nothing is going to happen, but you're wrong. Uh, and we'll just find out. You know, we'll see how that goes. I mean, oh, let's also remind something else Abe did, and this is when Abe and Jake teamed up together when they were whatever you want to call it for just a short period. Layla had came over to Troll Avenue. She was hiding under. No, she went to court with Nicole, but Nicole didn't. Okay, listen, hold on. I don't. Let me get back to my thought. Damn it, I shouldn't read the fucking chat. Oh, Layla. Okay, Layla came over here. She was having some problems with the community she came from. Okay, she came over here. She was hiding under a shallow Hal account. Okay, we all liked her a lot. I've told this story before. We all liked her a lot because she was very funny and witty, and we all thought she was a dude. Then her Twitter, she did some little things on her Twitter. We realized she was a chick, and we started thinking she was Hazel. But the personality was so different from Hazel, we weren't sure. We're all trying to figure it out. We eventually were told because she got close with us in the back that who she was and why she was hiding. Okay. Um, but Abe, and let me say this: at the time, Abe's trying to tell everybody he's got an imaginary Mary Todd, right? She had sent Abe a picture of herself, and he's seen how fine she was, right? And then he finds out that she's talking to Canadian Bacon. He lost his shit. And these were his exact words that if you're going to suck somebody's dick, it should have been mine. And then he proceeded to keep on, and him and Jake were tagging Isaac. This is how me and Isaac ended up talking for the first time. Tagging Isaac, trying to get Isaac, like, oh, look, this is that chick from your community. Come after her, come after her. And was doxing Layla out so that she would be attacked. And why? Because she didn't want to suck his dick. That's the fucking guy that y'all are dealing with. Okay. And I actually messaged Isaac, and if he's still in the chat, he'll tell you it's true. And I actually messaged Isaac and said, let me talk to you so I can tell you what these people are doing. And yes, it's her, but she's not bothering anybody. She stays over here in our chat with us, you know. And at first, Isaac was like, no, fuck that, bitch. I told that bitch, and this, and the third. But then, you know, he reasoned with me, and then he didn't go for the bait that they were throwing out against Layla. And Jake can tell you it's true. I'm not talking shit or trying to cause problems with Jake. I'm just telling you what happened, okay? And that's what happened because Abe is a psychopath, okay? Um, so, you know, that is how it goes. I mean, I want to say what he did, some other things he did, but I've promised, like, Kimmy, I wouldn't bring it up no more, but y'all all know. Uh, let's see. Oh, that Cammy Joe. Remember what he did to Cammy Joe with the pay-per-view? The Jake's mod? Oh yeah, he was going real life on her real good for the pay-per-view. Pay me and I'm gonna do it up. Uh or let's talk about what you did to Falcor, aka Triggered Minds. That's how she became Triggered Minds. Because you harassed her until she was ran away. See, you ain't never ran me off. You won't. If I ever get afraid of one of you motherfuckers on here, I'll leave. Because let me tell you a list. I don't know what you think you'll do to me. Call my job, Kate. We own the company. Call DFAX, Kate. Ain't no kids here. Put me on Craigslist or Facebook Marketplace. I'll put a sign at the end of the road telling everybody ain't nothing for sale here. You got trolled. Keep it moving. Swap me. I'll just go down to the police station because I've already talked to them, and I'll put up a thing where they don't do it ever again. Oh, you might drag me on a live stream? Oh, I'm not going to cry. Trust and believe, I get drug all the time. Don't mean shit to me. I mean, you call my family. Listen, my brother, I wish he'd walk in here right now. He'll tell you my mama's dead and my daddy knows. If you call, he's just going to hang up on you and he's going to block you. They're not going to entertain you. You're not pulling up at my house. So unless you're going to pull up at my house, and even then, I am not afraid of you. I have no reason to be afraid of any motherfucker on this motherfucking platform. What the fuck are you going to do? Harass me? No, not really, because it's not going to work. And I'll block you on YouTube, so I ain't got to see you. And I've never really done that, but a couple of times. That fucking crazy chainsaw bitch and Jake, uh, because Jake was relentless, so I just blocked him, and it went away. So, I mean, the best you might ever have on me is that I misspoke. Oh, Abe's favorite thing is that I went to DLFs. Who gives a fuck? Who? Okay, and your fucking point. Before all that bullshit happened, he was actually hilarious. You wouldn't know that because you didn't know anything about him until I brought him over on Troll Avenue. All right. Is he a fucking predator and a psychopath? Yes, he is. And when not really, I got more boob than butt. I got average butt. But when I found out what he was doing, that's why he lost his shit. And he's screaming, clean this shit up, tear the tar. And he was so fucking mad because I ditched him when I found out what he was about. All right. So you really don't got nothing on me. But now I'm here for the law to teach you a lesson. And I'm here for the law to teach all of you a lesson that if you go threatening people, you can get in trouble, honey. Okay. It is illegal to make threats to people. Um, and if people know who you are, they can just press charges on you. You don't have to take real life assholes to your family. Contrary to belief, sometimes it is just the internet. But when you cross the line and take it to my family and shit, like I yeah, it's all fair about play. Yeah, here you are getting the story wrong, Shannon. I never kicked by me, and most people don't know it would continue to. Y'all still talk. I know that. I don't think she got kicked, did she? She left, right? I don't know. I don't know. Okay. So let me take a breath to just let you talk for a second before we get into all this kid behind the camera stuff. I did see that truthfully Trisha was back. She's prepping like Mike Tyson for a fight.
Uh-oh.
Whoever Liver King is, she's calling him out. Liver King,
And that guy
uh
that was, I don't know, he was in trouble for something. I don't
I
remember.
don't know who he is. Do
Well,
y'all know who
I
Liver
heard
King?
about him on the Locale Live. They were talking about him. So whoever the hell Liver King is, he was being sued by somebody.
And I'm trying to get all this out because at least for the last 30 minutes of the stream, I want to drop the link so that if any of you want to come up here and tell me how I need to think this week, and how I need to drive myself this week, how to give you the opportunity to come on up here and tell me how disappointed you are in me and how I need to improve my life and do better. Now, not that it's going to matter, but you can come up here and try, okay?
Okay.
Okay. All right, let's see. After I announced what was going down on my wife's birthday, and then she's seen the DMs of Shannon saying, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, I mean, that's so old. I'm just trying to point out, Isaac, that Abe was trying to get you to attack her.
That's right. 47. That's right. Liver King is getting sued by Rogan. That's right.
Oh, okay. Thank you for being a member for 9 months, Mojo. What's up, honey? I mean, and if Abe comes up here and starts screaming over me and not letting me talk, he's just going to get the fucking boot. I'm not playing that insane
When are
game.
we doing the link?
Not right now, because
Oh,
what's up?
okay.
What's up, generic troll? Thank you for being a member for 14 months. Oh, is that the one? Oh, Trisha's so funny. I know who it is. That's the one Joe Rogan's having the legal battles
Yes.
with.
What I was telling you.
Thank you for the 10 memberships, PDX. Appreciate it. Let's see. Gigi got one. Cotty got one. NNC got one. Marilyn Mike got one. All right, all right. Terry, you need to watch more wood turning videos. Hey, no kidding. I'm watching Love Island. That's my shit right now. Thank you for being a member for 16 months, Thunder. Appreciate you, honey, and all you do. All right, well, we'll cover this kid behind the camera stuff. And then, Stitches, you want to give your opinion first?
What, about the kid behind the camera stuff?
And then I'll give mine.
Well,
Yeah.
see, I mean, I don't really care about none of it because, Mark, he says I was over at the LCU trying to chase clout. No, I wasn't, Mark. I was over at the LCU trolling. If you've seen anything, then I got bored. I was in the Discord and they're boring, so I left. Okay, I wasn't over there trying. I would never be in the LCU if they begged me. Okay, and but with Michael and Bridget, look, this is what they do. I'm not. I heard the 911 call, and then I heard her call with Keemstar, and it's all a big bunch of bullshit. Whether he did it or he didn't do it, she says he did, then she says he didn't. So how are you supposed to?
Either way, she's a liar.
Exactly. So
I mean, and I'll tell you, I get it. Okay, I get it that she would. First of all, I was watching the stream. I seen Mike was already shit faced on the stream, so I do believe this was alcohol fueled. Okay, I do believe that it was probably a one time thing. I don't believe it's an ongoing thing. All right, but okay, I'm going to speak from a person that. Okay, first of all I've got to go on is her 911 call where she sounded hysterical, all right? And the report from the cops. Now, I will tell you that in my case, when I only called the cops on my abuser once, and that was when I had my final straw. And I actually was like Bridget. I ran from the house and I ran up the street and was kind of hiding behind a bush up behind what's that, Punky honey? behind the house, okay? And I called the cops. And when they got there, okay, there was 7 cops that went to Michael's house, okay? There was 4 cops that came to my house. They got up there, they took me, we were standing at the top of my driveway. They asked me what happened. I told them, and they said, "Stay right here." And then 2 cops stayed with me and 2 cops went down to the house, okay? Now, they went down to the house, they talked to him, and then he came out in cuffs. I was clearly beat the fuck up. Like, he beat me like a fucking man, punched me in the face, real punches. It wasn't no red mark. My shit was busted. So I mean, he obviously they took him, he went to jail. Now, here's the thing. Bridget said on the 911 call that he slapped her so hard she's seen white. That's well, she said he punched her so hard she's seen white. Now, anybody that's ever been any woman that's ever been hit by a man for real, what's that Vegas Barbie? That is what happens. You fucking get your eyes wrong, okay? You see white. Um, Bridget said that she hit him in the face. The cop on the report said there was noticeable red mark on the side of her face, okay? But then when they go down and they talk to Mike, because they wouldn't have brought them back together, it's a domestic dispute that you're always going to get separated. They're going to get your story and they're going to get his story. Okay. Michael admitted that he hit her in the face. He would have known that's what she told the cops. We're listening to the 911 call. She's not screaming, "I told them that you hit me." She's saying, "I'm afraid of you. Get away from me." Okay. So he says, "Yeah, I slapped her twice." Also, like I said, in every person that I have been in support groups with or known and talked to, never did the man admit to the cops. In fact, like in my case, he tried to act like he was defending himself against me, which was a fucking lie. And every time before I ever called the cops, he would always do something like punch himself in the jaw or go slam his head into the corner of the wall and say, "I'll tell him you hit me and we'll all go to jail." So that's what kept me from calling the cops a lot of time because, I mean, he's right. If we both got marks, it's his word against mine. We're all going to jail. Um, so my instinct tells me, based on what I read in the report. Now I know that Bridget called up Keem and she said she found him talking to women, and she lost it and she ran out and she called the cops. Well, first of all, Bridget, if that is what really happened, shame on you for false reporting and putting a man in jail for women that claim any abuse, rape, physical abuse, and it's a lie. You're trash. And I hope that the community holds you accountable for making a false report against somebody who's innocent, right? But in my personal opinion, here's what I think happened. I think they were drunk as fuck. They've been having problems. They're swingers. We all know they do what they do. Okay. I think they were having an argument. And because she admitted on Keem's that he was angry, he was throwing things, and she was afraid. And so she said that so that they would lock him up and get him out of the house. So either way, he was acting irrational and aggressive. All right. But I think they were arguing, and I don't think we can get the body cam footage. There's like some laws in South Carolina. I think if we had the body cam footage of them both talking to the cops, we probably would have a really good idea what happened. I don't know where people get this whole. I saw Keem saying Mike just said, "Yeah, fuck it, I hit her 50 times." Well, that's not what the report said. The report said she admitted to having an affair, and he lost his shit and slapped her twice. That's what he said. I think she admitted to having an affair and he was drunk and he loves her like no other and he lost his shit and he slapped the fuck out of her twice and she ran out of the house. That's what I think happened. But I know a lot of people will go with, and I will say this. Isaac did show me some proof where Michael had been talking to somebody at the court or whatever, and he was like concerned because he is a public figure, and she was like, because Bridget was trying to drop the charges, and she was like, "Listen, she can drop them, but she has to wait to the court date. The court date got changed, so when they go to court, she will be able to drop the charges." And I believe, because it happens in a lot of cases, that especially with someone that doesn't have a history, and it's going to be proven that it was a drunken fight, um, that they will um, drop the charges. I do believe that that will happen. That doesn't mean it didn't happen. Okay. And if it didn't happen, then Bridget is disgusting. Okay. Because she could have called an Uber. They got millions. She didn't have to. She could have got those kids and put them in the car. Mike can't drive. And she could have gotten a car or called an Uber rather because she'd been drinking. And her and the kids could have went and got a hotel and slept it off. So choosing to put the man in jail, that's some immature, fucked up shit. The prosecutor, the email was Mike's lawyer confirming he spoke to the prosecutor. Okay, yeah. So Isaac showed me that, and I believe that it will be dropped. But I don't know if I don't believe it didn't happen. And if it didn't happen, then I'm disgusted with Bridget. And it means you can't believe anything she said. You can't believe her about Charlie
That's
or her
right,
dad.
Cactus. That's right, Cactus. I say the same thing.
What did he say? Read it.
He says they fake everything else. Why wouldn't they fake this?
Exactly. And listen, they spoke this divorce into existence.
Exactly.
They kept on playing around till they really gonna get fucking divorced. And I understand, Isaac standing up for Mike, like I told him when we were talking today. I get it. That is your friend. I stand up for my friend too. I get it. You know him better than me. You're more in on the inside with that situation. I'm an outsider looking in.
Well, in North
It's
Carolina, Isaac, the state don't pick up charges like that. When you go to court, it even says on the court docket that it would be Bridget West versus Michael Green. That's how that works.
Well, I think people that make false police reports should be in trouble. That's what I think.
Sometimes it happens, sometimes it don't.
I mean,
Sometimes,
she could have
sometimes,
left.
sometimes the court will like in North Carolina. I've seen it happen several times where a woman goes into court and says, "No, I was just mad. It didn't really happen." And the court like, fine. They drop the charges on the guy, the domestic violence charges, and then the state then will take up charges for false reports.
Yeah.
You
And
know,
listen, I get it. She sobered up the next morning and realized that was a bad move. I mean, Michael is the one that keeps them living that lifestyle. I mean, if he goes to jail or he gets canceled on the internet, what are they going to do? This is all they've ever known since she was what, 14, 15 years old. Um I get they have kids, I get all of that, but at the end of the day, somebody's in the wrong.
well, it doesn't matter if they're married or not. In domestic violence, if you live together, if you cohabitate for one night, that's a domestic relationship. Don't
What's
matter
up,
if you're
Trish?
married, not married, friends, brother, sister, it's all the same.
What's up, Trisha G? Trisha G said it has to be a felony assault for the state to pick it up, and it was like third degree, which is like the most minor one you can be charged with. So Isaac said in South Carolina, once the prosecutor pursues charges, the victim cannot drop them. I just checked online for South Carolina, so it'll be up to the judge.
Yeah, the
What's up?
victim
What's up,
can
Jesse?
advise they be dropped, but they
Yeah.
can't necessarily drop them.
What's up,
Because
Jesse
a
Lynn?
judge could say, "No, I'm not dropping them. We're going to go with trial."
Right. And Keemstar, I get it, honey. Bros before hoes, I get it. But the way you have went about it, you look dumb to me. I mean, I'm sorry. You are obvious. Maybe you're not dumb. I mean, maybe just uneducated. Like I said, I was that girl that if I seen women in abusive relationships, like when I ended up in my abusive relationship, like my family and friends were shocked. You guys know how I am. I don't fuck around. And I used to say, bitch, that wouldn't be me. Hit me once, I'm fucking gone. But I had never dealt with a narcissist before, okay? And so what a narcissist does is they love bomb the shit out of you,
Uh,
and then the abuse starts,
Well, what
okay?
I seen, Cactus's Keemstar called her and asked her about it, and she said that it didn't happen. So
She said Michael was mad and throwing things, and she was afraid.
if
So
I
she
was
called.
Michael, if I was Michael and she said that now, I would tell him I want to go to trial. And
Yeah.
I want to put her up there to testify and put her under
Yeah.
oath because then she'll
Yeah.
have to perjure herself.
Or either, yeah, and then there won't be a dismissed. It'll be a innocent. It does line up with kind of what she was exaggerating when but see, Isaac, he wouldn't have known that she said she was hit in the face. The cops would have asked him his side, and that's what he gave. So her version was that she was hit in the face, and his version was that she was hit in the face. But the way Keem has handled this thing, I feel is yeah, narcissists are in your head. It's so hard to explain. Let me tell you something though, Julie. A narcissist can't fuck me up no more. I can see a gaslighting motherfucker from a mile away, and I know love bombing when I see it. And yeah, they were separate. I mean, that's how it's done. I know for a fact what I'm talking about. I've been in that situation. I've literally been in the road, just like Bridget, calling the cops. For some with as much money in business as Keem, you think he would have, like, I mean, he should have just stayed out. He should have just been like, look, I don't know what happened. I'm not getting in it. But this whole, I know what Bridget told me. Uh, I don't know. I mean, listen, I, I don't know who's telling the truth, but at the end of the day, they know who's telling the truth and they know who's lying and they have a brand to protect.
So
It's
Isaac said she also taunted him through text after the fact that she lied and got him arrested. But that's not my story to tell.
I believe it. We know who Bridget is. I believe that she could have been poking and poking and poking until she made his drunk ass so enraged he smacked her a couple of times. I don't agree with hitting people. Let me tell you something. I actually agree with men hitting women. Uh, but this is how I agree with men hitting women. I don't believe anybody has the right to put their hands on another person unless they want hands returned. You hit me, I'm hitting you back. I don't give a fuck who you are. That's what got me beat down so bad many times with my own abuser. Because he hit me, I hit his ass fucking back. Okay. And then it became a fight. And that was always the way he got in my head. We both just fight each other. No, bitch, I was defending myself. Some women, like Cassie Ventura, drops to the ground and just takes an ass whooping. I don't take an ass whooping, all right? And Bridget West strikes me. We all know who Bridget is. She strikes me as the type of person that would fight the fuck back or definitely instigate a motherfucker to be triggered. I'm not excusing what Mike did, but he was drunk as fuck and his marriage is falling apart and he's in love with her and she's probably saying fuck you. I believe the divorce is real at this point. I don't believe that shit's clickbait at this point. She'd been fuck you, bitch. I already moved on. I'm fucking Joe Bob down the street. Uh, you know, and Michael was like, fuck you. I gave you this life and I've been loyal and I love you. And, you know, and I guess maybe they came to an agreement. All right, if you admit that you were lying, I'll take the rap for being the cheater. Who knows? We don't know. Only thing that is certain in this case is that Bridget is a liar. That's the only thing that's certain.
Right.
Yeah, I don't watch them, Fupa. I don't like them. I'm not impressed with him. He don't he ain't nothing to me. Um, yeah, he don't impress me. What's up, Icky? You ain't backstage. Ain't nobody dropped the link. We'll drop the link here in a minute. Well, listen, that's what I told somebody today. I don't think Mike will get anything. I think it'll get dismissed. Um, but if he gets canceled, that's going to fuck him and his family up because he does have a lot of money, but he needs to keep making that money. They're a young couple with young children. If he doesn't keep making that money, that family's they're going to be split. They're going to have two households to pay for, and slowly but surely that money will dwindle away. But I mean, I question things like the whole family seems fucked to me. Like I had a whole rant last Sunday I didn't even get to about Jennifer Green. See, and
I
let me do
don't.
it now.
Anything she says isn't relevant to
Yeah,
me.
yeah. Let me do it now, okay? See, I know some of these people like to run around here and say I fake cancer. I did not. If I was going to fake cancer, I would have did it like Jennifer did it. I would have acted like I was dying, so I could get whatever you think I was trying to get out of the community. The only thing I was trying to get out of my people was prayers, because prayer is powerful. And I know if you're praying for me and God's listening, He's going to heal me. And y'all were praying, and my family was praying, and God healed me. But let me tell you something that I know from going through treatment. My cancer was caught very early, praise God, very early. So they gave me a choice. Now, once you have breast cancer, you get a choice. You can have a lumpectomy where they go in and cut it out, or you can have a mastectomy where they take your tits completely off. And then, if you are treated for cancer and you get your tits taken completely off, then the insurance company has to also pay for you to have implants. Now, my friends were like, "Yeah, girl, get them new titties." No, 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 no. I'm weird. I don't want any foreign thing in my body like that. And I also have really big tits. So I knew that it wasn't going to make like if you're small titted, you're going to look deformed after it's over. I just have a scar on my left tit. I'm not deformed because I have pretty big tits. Um, so I chose to have the lumpectomy. Okay. So I had two surgeries to take out the tumor, the cancer, and then I had 33 hits of radiation. Now, I can literally give you, I gave it to Steve. I can literally give you the stream where I was only, what, 5, 6 weeks into treatment. No, I don't even think that. I think I was like 3 weeks into treatment. And you can see that from the bottom of my neck down to the left side that I'm burnt, cooked. Look like I'm red. I'm on fucking fire. Okay. Now I'm gonna pause there and tell you that my mother died from cancer in October. Now, she had the kind of cancer that called for chemo. So when you have chemo, you have to put a port in, and the port goes in a specific place around your collarbone. That's how that works. Now, Jennifer's over here.
They're saying they need receipts or it didn't happen.
Well, I'm actually about to redact my shit and put it up because I'm sick of hearing it. But Jennifer walked around in tank tops the whole time she was telling us that her breast cancer was
Are you
so
going to
bad.
show us the scar?
No, hell no. I did. I showed it to Dateline. I showed it to Dateline. She's seen it. That's how much I trust her. I literally took a picture of my tit and sent it to Dateline. She has seen it. But and I've also showed people proof. I showed uh what's that redheaded bitch that the Blazing Leo. I showed Blazing Leo my paperwork because Noodles was saying I faked it, you know? Um, and the people that I care about seeing the paperwork, and I didn't fake shit. I think that's disgusting. Who fakes fucking cancer? I mean, Boogie, I guess. We got people. But Jennifer, I believe that you had cancer, but I believe your cancer was caught sooner than mine because there was no burning from radiation and there was no port. And I know you like to run around and say you had a port, but you still wearing tank tops. Where's the scar, bitch? Like they cut you open and put like a port in your collarbone. I see no fucking port, and that makes you sick. You got caught early and you were like, yeah, about to get me some new tatas. And that's what you got. You got you some new titties that made you feel more confident about yourself, and you dyed your hair up and you got your little tan on. And I cannot respect you. You collected money off of this community, telling everybody that your tits were bleeding and you were fucking dying. And that's disgusting to me because there was no signs of treatment. It looks like you didn't need any treatment. Okay? None. Oh, I redacted anything that would matter. It's my first name. I took the doctors off. You just see the cancer facility, the cancer diagnosis, what breast it's in, my first name. I'm not stupid. She was Leo was Noodle's co-host at the time. I'm not dumb. But, you know, I've shown people the proof, and I'm probably about to. Oh, look at you. You can get going. Bye, bitch. I didn't Scamming means I got something. The whole time I was in treatment, Stitches and I were doing giveaways every fucking month.
Right.
You dumb fuck. You're a dumb fuck. Every month I was in treatment, we were doing giveaways. So fuck you. I got nice nipples. They're not big, fat pepperoni nipples. They're nice little quarter nipples. And they're pink and they're pretty. And I don't give a fuck if I got a scar on my tit. Like, what's up, Carney? Like, people like Abe won't talk about my rotten tits or whatever it is he said about my tits. Bitch, I got a scar on my tits. And you may tell you what that scar tells me? That I am a survivor and that I'm a fighter. And I raw dogged that shit. I didn't take any pain meds. And if you ain't never been hit with 33 hits of radiation, bitch, don't come for me. Don't. It takes years to get over getting that kind of radiation on you. So fuck you. Yeah. Jake, I would never. My brother will come in. I message my brother right now. Tell him bring his ass in this side chat. He was at the hospital. They are at the hospital with me when I'm having fucking surgery. And let me tell you something else. Jennifer, this is something you didn't bring up. When you have breast cancer and they have to go in and do stuff, they inject what they call liquid radiation. Okay. So they stuck a needle in my tit and they pumped my tit with liquid radiation so they could look and see where the tumor was. And I can tell you there's no pain like that in the world. Childbirth, nothing. That is the most painful experience of my life. And I held Tom's hand and a tear ran down my face and I bit down. I got through that shit. So when you come at me and say I faked it, bitch, you can fuck all the way off because I fucking went through hell. I don't believe that Jennifer went through hell. I believe that it was caught so early that, see, if I would have cut my tits off, I wouldn't have had to have radiation stitches. See,
Right.
Jennifer cut her tits off. So if you cut your tits off and if it's caught early and you cut your tits off, then they cut everything out. You don't have to worry about anything. And then they put fake ones in. I did not want fake implants. And so I had to have radiation. Um, but if she would have been dying, she would have been on chemo. Her hair would have fell out. She would have had a port. I've watched a few people. Love you too, Julia, honey, very much. I would have you watched people lose their hair. It's a lot. I didn't take any medicine. I still kept on keeping my little gremlin. My tit was killing me and I got through it. And Jennifer, I think you're a fucking liar. And here's what I see. Well, there you are, Brocky. I didn't think you'd be here because I know you're busy with family.
Well, hello, Broccolicious.
I see a family of liars. Thank you, Dana, for the super chat. I see Jennifer's a liar, Bridget's a liar, Mike's a liar because he'd been faking a divorce before the divorce was real. Charlie's a liar, the other sister, because remember, Jennifer and her sister accused Charlie of essaying them when they were kids, and then they took that shit back. That's disgusting. So do I think that Bridget is capable of lying on Mike? Absolutely. Because Jennifer and them lied on Charlie. I mean, that's the family. Fucking liars. That's just my opinion. You don't have to agree with my opinion. Those are just my thoughts. But all right, Stitches. And you got something to say? If not, I say we can drop that leak. Drop them off at the airport, been cleaning the house now. Yeah, they're all liars. What's up, Bridget, honey? All right, so Mike, you can drop the link unless you got something to say.
No, I'm good. Dropping the
Then-
link, making
And
it,
if you
dropping
guys
it like it's
don't want to
hot.
come up, you don't have to. If you want to come up and just hang out for the last 30 minutes, an hour, bring your ass on up here. Or if you want to come up here and tell me how wrong I am and I'm a piece of shit and how disappointed you are in me, and come on up. But I don't want to see nobody typing in no motherfucking comments, fucking Twitter, no fucking side chat, telling me what I did was wrong, what I said was wrong, and here's what I need to do. I
I'll
don't
be
want to
back
hear
in
it.
a second. I gotta go
All right.
to the little boys.
All right. I don't want to fucking hear it. Okay? You got something to say? Bring your ass up here and say it now. What is it they say at weddings? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Kim never took it back. She legit does go to therapy to this day because of Jen seeing the attention Kim got when she announced it and stole her story. See, I don't know. So Charlie's a chomo to his own sister. I don't don't trust anything fucking Jennifer says. And she cries about every fucking thing. Me. Jennifer, why is Tina D taking care of your autistic son? Why? That's fucked. Here, babe. Why are you not taking care of your autistic son, Johnny? I mean, everybody talks about Tina ain't got a pot to piss in. And listen, I know Tina, she's done her stuff. I've watched Tina kind of move at this point where I actually think she has a, what's up, Terry Meeks? She does have a heart. I mean, she's taken Johnny in after she's already tended to Albert. She feeds him, she gives him a roof. He's got a millionaire uncle and a whole ass mama. But Tina got to be the one to take him in. So Daylon says, who knows? I wouldn't trust anything any of them say. They lie about each other. Exactly. Charlie did admit to it. Oh, he did. He said Kim wanted it. Fuck out of here. Isn't Charlie the one that you pulled up on? And then he ran like a bitch? Oh, here's Carlos. Terminal terror. Are you worried about the cat? Yeah, actually. Yeah, Carlos. Actually, I do. Yeah. I'm terrified of everything. I don't eat chips or crackers or like the processed foods. I gave up the sodas. I drink water. I'm very much afraid because anybody that's ever been said, I'm sorry to tell you, but it is cancer. If you don't know what that feels like, that changes your life. So yeah, anything goes wrong, I get a knot, I get my shit checked out. I absolutely am afraid of it coming back. But let me ask you, Carlos, are you afraid of getting it since you talked so much fucking shit on me while I had it? You piece of shit. And I didn't time you out, my mods did. You piece of shit. Everybody's like, where's Carlos? Looky. He's here now, isn't he, bitch? Because you know you're going to show up for Tara. What's up, Larry? What's up, Jake? Let me stop ranting and raving. Let y'all have a turn.
All right, Tara.
Tina D got Johnny out of jail, paid for his travel across the country, and has been clothing, housing, and feeding him ever since. Yeah. She takes care of it.
And for the record, I only called Jake that because he called me soft dick Larry.
Oh, I didn't even know you called Jake that.
Yeah, he called me. He's like, hey, what up, soft cock Larry? I was like, what up, pedo Jake?
I know he called
throw
Sean
that
the
word
Brit
around.
that. What's up, Lexi Lou, honey?
What you did.
What?
What you did.
Yeah,
but I did, Jake.
You proved you
How
were a
many
soft
times
cock.
have you thrown that word around at everybody? Come on.
I'm allowed to, dude. The community.
Oh, you're allowed to.
If
but
the
no one
community
else is,
sets that
right?
standard,
No
am
one
I
else is
complaining?
allowed to say it.
Am I complaining?
No, you're not.
Let me ask.
Exactly.
Let me ask.
I'm just clearing the air because I had someone come at me in DM about saying that, and I was like, "What the fuck?" So he could say whatever he wants to me. I can't say nothing back. That's kind of fucked.
Let me ask Jake a question. Let me ask.
Well, that was to the people that want to come at me for saying it. That wasn't necessarily to you.
Let me ask Jake a question real quick. So Jake, I'm gonna ask you this because you might correct me and you might say, "No, Tara, you're wrong. That's not how it happened." Because I didn't see what happened. I just went and gathered my information. But I've always seen Sean the Brit in your side chat, supporting you, being, in your chat all the time. But because correct me if I'm wrong, but because he was in somebody else's chat that you don't like, aka fucking stupid ass Brit bag, then you use that as to say, well, I'm gonna call Sean the Brit that, even though he's only done anything but support you.
The reason I did that was simply like a year ago when people on Cactus's panel, Cactus and Kimmy, etc., were calling the people in my side chat, going attacking the people that are my friends and my supporters. So I returned the same love and attacked their supporters.
But he was a supporter of you. He was always there.
Hardly.
No, every time I came in there, he was in there.
Blue moon. He pops in once in a blue moon, trolls a bit of Cactus shit, then leaves.
Okay, I'm not in a lot of side chats.
He doesn't support my channel. Like, don't get that twisted. I don't care, but I'm just saying. I've always said if those guys over there are going to sit there and attack the people in my community, I'm going to attack their friends.
It's just hard for me because, what's up, Taylor Scott? It's just hard for me, and I'm gonna tell you why it's hard for me. because Sean the Brit is like literally one of the realest motherfuckers on a platform. Even when he was at G's, he always kept it real with people. You know, he doesn't go around fucking with people, and to call him that, like, I did not like that.
Well, you know what? For the past 5, 6, 7 years, I've been called a pedo,
I
false
know,
pedo for fucking
I know.
every day of the fucking week. So as far as I'm concerned, that's the community we live in. I mean, I called Larry a softcock today, and he called me a pedo. It's like it gets thrown around at me nonstop for no fucking
Where did that
reason.
happen at? I
So
missed
why
that.
today in your side
In your
chat?
side chat.
Oh, I wasn't reading. I
You know,
I
wasn't
think it
I'm
was
reading.
just,
before you were
like
actually talking.
you can disagree, and I respect that, Tara, but I'm saying, like, I live on this platform like everyone else, and if it's okay for every man and their dog to decide when they want to fucking falsely accuse me of that shit, well, they're setting the standard of this platform. As
Okay,
far as
so
I'm
hold on,
concerned,
let me say something real quick. I only said, "Hey Taylor." I didn't say the last name. Stitches, can you change Taylor's name so it doesn't dox her?
it's not a real last name.
She just messaged.
Guys, my shit's already been out there. It don't matter. I mean, for real. Seriously, guys, it don't matter. I mean, come on. It's all good. Freakazoids. Hey, Tara.
What's up, Taylor? So Lexi Lou says, yeah, none of these dudes give two fucks about anything but who they're beefing with, friends or weapons, and they only care about themselves. Like, I didn't like seeing Julia get attacked, and G being weaponized against her. Like, first of all, why? Like, I love Julia. When I first saw Julia, I side-eyed her because she came from Miss fucking Wonderfuls, who, bless her heart, is drinking her whole entire life to death. Um, and then she was sitting up there with Abe, and I was like, really, Miss Wonderful to Abe, like your picker is broke. But then I've got what's up, Tan Man? I've got to know Julia over the years, and she's really not here to hurt anybody. And I don't know. I don't get attacking her. Like, if I miss something, I miss something. All I think that she said was she left a Discord and took G with her, and that got her drug in a stream, and that didn't make no sense to me. I would I would please ask any of you to just let G rest in peace and just let Julia heal. If you've never lost someone you truly love, you don't know what it's like. Dateline says Jake does things to make a point for those that don't care, but then the same is for one in Jake's. He's repeating the action. Listen, let me, Jake, correct me if I'm wrong. Let me explain, Jake. Jake does things that makes the community go, "Oh my god," right? But they just he handles things wrong sometimes, but they don't see that it is in retaliation. For example, me and Jake were going back and forth, but he didn't go hard. He was going hard on Lisa. He wasn't going hard on me until I spoke on his daughter. And I did speak on his daughter. And that is when he went in overdrive on me. So I don't know. Speak for your own personal experiences, but I feel like Jake is like, if it's okay for Joe Bob and Sally to do it, then don't call me out for doing it.
I think there should be a YouTube rule where unless they're charged, they shouldn't be called the word.
Absolutely. And from now on, I'm not putting up with it. I'm over it.
I'm not complaining, but you know,
What's up,
it's
Smokey?
like, how would any of you like to walk in my shoes where for the past 5, 6, 7 years you're falsely accused of that sick shit?
Hold on, let me address Edward. First of
How
all,
would you honestly feel?
oh, well, I didn't time you out, Edward, but I'm still going to address you. Okay. First of all, Edward, welcome to the chat. Second of all, I was on the phone with G. Julia's got G's phone, and she was in conversations with me and G. G had accepted that Julia was the person that was loving him and was there for him. And that absolutely was his person at the end. Do you think he would have given Julia the right to decide if he lives or dies if he didn't love her? No, no, no. No, ma'am, no, sir. He did love her. We had conversations. I know what she meant to him, and I know what he meant to her. There's a reason why she has his phone and his stuff and the decision to make whether he lives or dies. Okay?
Yeah, their
Everyone,
bond is undeniable.
absolutely. Everyone is silent or agrees unless it's done to someone they care about and or them, Dateline. That's the problem. Exactly. And that is the problem. And that's why me and Stitches gave up. Because we were trying to care about all of you, and not all of you. If it applies to you, put the shoe on, lace that bitch up, and wear it, okay? We were trying to care about all of you, and none of you were caring about us. I mean, listen, Taylor's up here right now. I can think of a time where I fucking rode hard for Taylor. It didn't do me no good.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you did. And then, there was a moment where I'll just be honest with you, I felt jaded. But then we were in DMs and we discussed it, and you were like, well, I want to point something out in the most nice way. There's times where you hang out with people that are not necessarily or have not necessarily been cool to me. And I sat back and I really assessed that. I was like, you know what? You're right. That's pretty hypocritical of me.
Right.
And so in saying that, I wanna have everybody, I just want to challenge you guys. Have you also done that? You know what I mean?
Right. Don't expect me to care about your enemies when you don't care about mine.
Mm-hmm.
And don't expect me to go and have a fucking war with Jake. I'm not fucking scared of Jake. Fuck you, Jake. I ain't fucking scared of you. Fuck him. I'll fucking fight with him. I don't need to have a war with him. I already did. We squashed our beef. We made our peace. He knows if he's doing something I don't like, I tell him.
Mm-hmm.
So, like the stream says, expectations lead to frustrations. And most of that is self-inflicted.
Yep.
Because you people come in here, you expect somebody's supposed to do something. You expect this one's supposed to act this way. And then when they don't, you get mad. You should have no expectations of anybody until they give you a reason to. Okay?
100%.
So that's where a lot of y'all's problem comes from, because you expected somebody. You perceived that somebody was different than they were until you got to know them. And it works on both ends, good or bad.
What's up, Flacco?
So
Dateline, some people just don't call anybody out because honestly, whatever the other person's doing ain't none of their fucking business.
And listen, I'm gonna play off of what Stitches just said. Me and Tom, we've raised a daughter together, okay? This daughter, she always does all of these things for people out of the kindness of her heart, and then she expects that those people will act the same in return. And when they don't, she comes crying to us, complaining, I did this for her, I did that for her, and she can't even show up. And we tell her, the problem here is that you expected her to act like you. Okay? Everybody lives in their own perception. Everybody drives their own wheelhouse. Stop expecting me to think like you think. Actually, this is something I told Isaac today, because he was talking about Dateline and you, Jake. And I said, every time Jake does fuckery, Dateline says, fuck you, I'm out. And then you straighten up and then y'all work it out. And he said, how many times does a person have to see that? And I said, I mean, some people are just forgiving. Look how many times I forgave Lisa. But then I also said that Dateline is on a more intimate level with you than a lot of people. And she sees sides of you that a lot of people don't see. She sees, but oh, what did he say? I like Stranger Than Fiction.
That must hurt the eyes.
She sees things in you that says that at the end of the day, that she thinks that Jake actually is a good person, but he acts on being triggered. It's no one's business what I do. Should I stop, Dateline?
You're fine.
But she corrects you all the fucking time. When you were making bomb threats, she corrected you. When you were going at Barbie, she was like, fuck you, I'm out of here. I mean, she does not approve, just like I don't. I don't approve. I don't approve of anybody going real life. I don't approve of...
She's one of my biggest critics.
Well, Stranger in Fiction, yes, I did take a nap on Barbies because Flacco Flacco started some poem that took on for I don't know how long, and it put me to sleep. But I wasn't slurring because, I mean, usually to slur you have to.
You weren't slurring. You were snoring.
I wasn't drinking, so
No, I said you. I said you was
This is
not.
the slurring.
I said you was not slurring. You was snoring. We
Well,
heard
I
it.
might have been. I ain't no telling.
You were.
Tara,
That's
just
okay.
before you carry on,
What's up,
Well, y'all
Cactus?
need to
Yeah,
have better
that wasn't
content
real.
where I don't get bored.
that wasn't the real Edward in the chat. That's some fucking bullshit trolls. I think
Tro-
Sean said it to you as well.
Who?
In the chat. Sean said it in the chat as well. That wasn't the real Edward in the
So what
chat.
do you come up here to
Ah.
bitch about?
What's up?
Nothing.
What's up,
Oh,
Cactus?
okay.
Hop around.
I just figured you come up here to bitch about something.
No,
What's
I'm
up,
chill.
Earth Honey? And so, and you know, Cactus, he did a stream this week, and he was talking about, you know, calling people out. Nobody called people out. First of all, what happened to Julia happened. What's up, Steve Yoakum, honey? What happened to Julia happened after we streamed. Sometimes you people don't give us a chance to go live. Do I agree with what happened to Julia? Absolutely not. But do you think that I'm gonna tell Isaac how to walk and run and it's gonna change? What's up, Toodles? It's not going to, Cactus, okay?
Julie or Tara, I was
Wait, what?
Yeah. So Flacco, stop.
I can't understand Cactus at all.
His
Cool
audio
down your phone,
Can I-
Cactus.
Flacco, it's not Barbie's fault. It's 100% your fault. Stop trying to spin it to saying Barbie should have done this and Barbie should have done that.
There's Barbie's lover. I'm trying to push Flacco out of Barbie's life because he wants to.
Jake, stop.
That's one of the problems,
Hey,
Cactus.
you cut me off,
uh,
Jake, before I said because if it was up to me, you would never been messing with her to start with. What do you think about that?
See, Flacco, one of the problems is
Honestly.
one comment you just made in the side chat. You gave Barbie the chance to interrogate you. That's not what goes on a date, dude.
Right.
But
Right.
that's what happens on YouTube.
Actually,
they were having
It
a,
wasn't
they
a
were
real
having a
date.
date. I wanted to
It
see.
wasn't a real date. Come on.
No,
Yeah, it was
interrogation is a
like a
healthy
video
part of the
date.
date. You have
Do you
to
have
know
100
whether or not
people
that
watching
person
you
is
on a
going to be
date?
for you.
Yeah, but in interrogation.
Yeah, because okay. For example,
There's 100
let's say
people
that
watching, analyzing everything.
So Isaac
Is
said, I told Julia directly what I did wasn't in with bad intentions. It was Rainey that flipped out about it. Julia says, listen, I believe Julia don't care. She's a strong personality. She knows people love her. She doesn't have to get flexed. I'm the same way. I got people. I got people in my inbox all day, every day that reassure me and let me know, like, fuck what anybody says. I got your back. I'm your friend. Julie's the same way.
That wasn't yelling, Jesse Lynn. You know that.
I was talking to Julia on and off while Isaac's stream was going on, so I knew how Julia was feeling. So what was the need to do a big reaction on it? In their defense, I'm just saying. I knew how she was feeling about it all.
Did you
She
all
was
think
laughing
the
right through
Flacco Barbie date? Did you all think the Flacco Barbie date was going to go any other way than it went?
Huh?
Like,
I had
did you
hope.
think it was going to be better?
I had hope.
Did you honestly
right.
think it was going to be better?
I was hoping that he would get on panel with her and they would just get to talk one on
And I
one,
was.
and we could
Hey,
like
Flacco.
have
Hi.
some
Hi,
amusement
Tara.
for ourselves as to how bad Flacco did on the date.
I was
Because you all
there
know
for
he wouldn't
12. I
have done
was.
bad.
Hold on.
I
Let me
just got there
let me
for
talk to
12 minutes.
Flacco a second. Flacco, did you hear the advice I gave you earlier, or are you just now getting here?
Not yeah. I just got
No,
here.
he was streaming
Okay.
over you like the whole time.
That's what I thought. So Flacco, listen to me, okay? Like, if any man asks me on a date, or woman, because well, I've dated both. If you come to me and say, I want to take you on a date and I'm gonna pick you up at 8, okay? If it's 9:30 and you're hitting me up like, oh, I'm getting dinner at the Cheesecake Factory, that is disrespectful.
I messaged her all through this. I said I might be late. I didn't know my friend was wanted to get a haircut across LA, which is an hour away and an hour back. It was bad organizing on my part.
Okay.
But I wanted
okay.
to.
Okay, well then
Look.
hear me out. Hear me out. Then you should have taken the time to Isaac can come up if he wants to. Carlos, you stupid fuck. You should have taken the time to say, look, I don't have a car, I'm depending on my ride. Let Barbie know. She was sitting there looking like a fucking ass, waiting for you to show up. And then also, you shouldn't have went on your stream and made Barbie the problem and you the victim. You should own it.
Well,
You
they're talking about me.
you
I
were
do own that it was bad planning. And I was there on the 12-minute mark in the background. I said, Barbie, kick everybody off. I'll be on the pan. I'll kick
after
Barbie
you were
off. I'll
an
be.
hour and a half late.
No, I wasn't. I was there at the 12-minute mark, right there.
No,
12
you were
minute
in
and
it.
36.
You were in and out getting your food
No, I
on the
wasn't.
bus.
I was
Yes,
sitting down.
Flacco, I watched the whole
Flacco, wasn't
replay.
it? Flacco, wasn't it?
I
At
was
least an
sitting down
acceptance
right
card.
there. I said, fine, let's do this live. Barbie, kick everybody out. I kept on saying that.
It was like
Flacco wasn't
40
it?
minutes before you showed up at the Cheesecake Factory, and then it was another fucking
But what
whatever.
about the
You were an
shirt?
hour
No,
and
I
20
showed-
minutes late.
I
It
showed up
took you
at
that
30
long to
shirt.
get home after.
No, listen.
You
I
said you
showed
wanted
up
to buy
at
a
12
shirt.
minutes and 36 minutes, and then after 22 minutes, I was on the panel again, waiting to get served. But then I just left because it's like she didn't want to go live. Like what I was hoping, look, Barbie's cool chick, and she's a troll too. So I thought she would be like, "Okay, Flacco, I'm gonna kick everybody off. I'm gonna give you 20 minutes. You better tell me this big elaborate story." And I was gonna tell her what happened with proof, and then we could have had like a good 30 minutes of explanation, and then we could have had like more time of getting to know each other. It would have been decent. It would have been awkward, but it would have been just deserved on her part because I would be right there in public at the Cheesecake Factory trying to explain myself, trying to talk low. But she rather me be
She
made
didn't
fun
want
of.
everybody in the restaurant listening. She wanted an intimate date with you. She was giving you her attention. Listen, Flacco.
She didn't want the people.
Flacco, you're in
Listen,
big trouble. Flacco,
Flacco,
you start telling the truth right now because you
That
know
is
I will
true.
sit up here and I will tell the whole truth and nothing but the truth.
right.
You
No,
tell the truth
that
right
is
now,
true,
Flacco.
okay.
How
Okay,
can you,
let's break
Tara,
it
how
down.
can
Let's
you
break
say-
it down then, Flacco.
How can you say that she didn't want people in the restaurant watching it while she's sitting there on YouTube for the whole world to watch it? Come on.
Yeah, she has all the power there.
So
She has all the power.
Here's the deal. Here's the deal. Flacco didn't say he was going to be late, left Barbie waiting, showed up for a minute. Barbie played a song. In that time, he ditched her without a word, just left.
No, I came
Hey, you had your chance to talk. You said you already told the truth. Now it's my turn to tell the truth. Then Flacco shows up at the Cheesecake Factory 10 minutes after Barbie was already saying he stood me up, he was here, he abandoned me. I got all dressed up, put my makeup on, turned her camera on, showed everybody, yes, Barbie was ready for the date. And Flacco pops on the screen in the Cheesecake Factory. He can't hear a word we're saying. We can't hear a word he's freaking saying. He says, oh, it's too noisy here. I'll be back. And then went into the side chat and started saying, I took off. I didn't pay. I'm on the bus, headed home. I'll be home an hour and a half after the date had started. Then Flacco showed up and said, kick everybody off. I want to have the date now.
You're missing vital information.
Flacco,
No, Flacco. Here's the problem here, okay? What you consider vital information is meaningless information. It's all your bullshit excuses. What happened?
I'm right here.
What was going on in your mind and your excuse for why what happened is irrelevant.
I was going to leave that for the date to explain because I thought Barbie would kick everybody off and let me explain to her.
Okay, well, the date didn't happen, Flacco.
Well, Flacco, let me tell you something. I'm not actually against you. I like you as a person. I enjoyed your drunken rage stream. But I agree. I have to agree. Like, now listen to me. Now, Barbie accepted. You picked her for the date that you wanted to go on, and you put it off for 3 weeks. And then when it was finally time, you were an hour and a half late because you were getting haircuts with your buddy and getting Cheesecake Factory. I'm here to help you, okay? And how I'm going to help you is that if you want to impress women, first of all, your own time. Okay? We don't like to wait. And so she waited and then you came up. I watched the replay. You came up and you're like, and then she put you down and she was like, come back up when you are home. And you were like, you kept on like, oh, I'm here, I'm there. And she got fed up. And so then she opened her pen. She said, I'll leave it up to the side chat. Do I end the stream or do I open the panel? And everybody's like, no, don't end the stream, open the panel. And then you show up and you want to kick everybody off the panel.
No, everybody was already on the. Oh, sorry.
Flacco, no. She waited for you. You came up a couple of times. She said, like, let me know when you're home. You were MIA. And then she said to the side chat, if I should end it or open the panel. And
no, actually, what she said was, Flacco, you have 5 more minutes. Okay, after the first 2 times you came up, she told you to go home and get on there. She said you have 5 minutes to come up there and do the thing or not, or she was opening the panel. That 5 minutes passed, then she opened the panel.
And then you want to come tell her to boot her panel.
Hold on.
Yeah, I was on the 22-minute mark. I was on the panel.
Hold on. Go ahead, Cactus. One at a time. Go ahead, Cactus.
What if Flacco actually has the hots for some lady at the cheese factory?
Well, he might.
Oh my God!
Wait! I'm not finished yet.
He was there with a dude.
He has the hots for some lady at the cheese factory. So he had to go to the cheese factory and tell this lady, I got to do this online thing. If you hear it online, please don't be mad. So he had to go to apologize to his real
My problem, I don't even know how he made it to the Cheesecake Factory. I thought he was out with his friend getting a haircut, and then next thing I know, he's at the Cheesecake Factory.
What's that, Betty?
My friend didn't even tell me he was going to the freaking barbershop across LA until after I got in the car.
His friend was driving him home, and instead of going directly home, Flacco said, no, wait. Drop me off at the Cheesecake Factory. I'll take the bus from there.
Yeah.
And he ordered food.
Yeah.
He could have been on time.
Knowing that was going to add an extra hour onto it. He knew that.
What about the Crown bottle you was chugging? Would you stop and get that, boy?
You know what he said to me and Steve?
Here's the thing.
He said he thought God's intervention would have time traveled him to his place on time.
What are you talking about?
Yes, he did.
No,
if it was meant to be, God himself would have swooped down and pushed Flacco home on time. Yeah, yes, he did. But you want to know the worst part of the whole thing, Flacco? When you were on Barbie's panel, and instead of taking accountability and coming up there and say, Barbie, I'm so sorry, I'm an hour and a half late.
Right.
Do you know what you said?
I wasn't an hour and a half late.
Shut up, Flacco. Do you remember what you said, Flacco? Instead of, I'm so sorry, you said, hurry up, let's get this stupid shit over with.
Yes,
That's what you said.
Yes, he did.
Stupid. I was doing something else. I said stupid because everybody was still on the panel. Of course.
Flacco, I got to ask you a question.
Yes.
So, was there a liquor store stop? Where'd that Crown come from?
The Crown? Oh, that came from a liquor store.
On your way back home?
No,
From the
that's
Cheesecake
That was a week ago. I didn't have a drunk stream. I didn't have a drunk stream the last stream.
Hold on, Flacco. The insistence that Flacco had to go to the Cheesecake Factory. There is some lady or some person at that cheese factory whose feelings Flacco.
We heard you the first time, Cactus. That's probably not the case. Let's be honest. You honestly think Flacco just got women all around and one works at the Cheesecake Factory? Come on, dude. You're smarter than that.
I'm trying to give him a get out of jail free card here. But
there isn't one in this case. Now, I totally get that Flacco put himself into a situation out of his control. But even when that happened, he could have still been home and only been 5 minutes late.
Yeah,
This in his ridiculous sense of freaking I'm the alpha male decided to get dropped off at the Cheesecake Factory.
And then he went and had a date with Noelle.
And let me also say that, like, Barbie really legitimately, you guys can all say what you want to say.
She's a troll.
She was trolling, absolutely, but it was with kindness. She turned her camera on. She lit a candle. She was there to have that content. And he was living there.
Whether it was trolling or not, Barbie was all in. Got dressed up, put makeup on,
and Barbie got trolled.
Planned a meal, planned a song to sing to Flacco.
Barbie. If I was Barbie,
got out trolled.
Listen. If I was Barbie, I'll be like, okay, Flacco, you got 20 minutes. Give me this big elaborate story. You better prove it. If not, you're going to be a dumbass in front of all these people who are listening and to how you set me up. And I was there at the 12-minute mark. I could have been epic. It would have been good.
Listen, Flacco. You were what the dating show was all about. It was your date. You picked the winner of the date. You picked the date and the time of the date. You agreed to everything. Barbie went all in and all out and was going to have the perfect internet date with you. And no, you weren't. You showed up an hour and a half late. You showed up an hour and a half late with the fucking victim card. So
I was there by the 12-minute mark. She called me out in the
you're forgetting, Steve, that Flacco's date show fucking options were Larry and Barbie.
Well, here's what I want to happen.
No, they weren't Larry and Barbie. There was other people.
Because I seen
Flacco booted like 3 women off of the freaking pedal. Said, no, you don't even count. Get out.
I showed up at the 12-minute mark.
Hell, he even had a cross-dresser, Jake. Shit.
Barbie says Flacco in the background. 12 minutes. By 19 to 22 minutes, I was on the panel.
I interrupted her, and then you guys took over. Let Tara talk.
So I would like for you, because you did go on your stream and you made yourself the victim and you made Barbie the perpetrator, I would like for you to publicly apologize to Barbie because she showed up and she showed out and she was ready to do it up, and you didn't. So you went on your stream and you raged on her and you acted like a lunatic about it, and I need you to apologize to her right now. And I need you to... She did not rage
on me with the panel of buddies.
Barbie has never raged on anybody, dude.
Well, she was being her sarcastic self. She was right there. She could have kicked everybody off. I was there at 19 to 22 minutes saying, kick everybody off. Let's talk.
Actually, Larry, she has before. Trust me. Just not publicly.
I just haven't heard it. I tried to get her to rage once.
Honestly, you're trying to say you were only 19 minutes late because you're trying to justify hitting her up from the Cheesecake Factory when
what's wrong with your audio down there? You got cactusitis?
You guys would have been making fun of me badly had I just went to McDonald's wearing that damn $5 paid shirt. Come on.
Breaking up, Stitches, what's happening?
You just sound like you got a wire crossed.
I don't really think Barbie would have cared what you got for dinner, dude. Could have been Burger King drive-through, McDonald's drive-through. She wouldn't have cared.
I was trying to be cool like that.
You didn't have to buy a shirt. You could have just been yourself. That's the whole point.
I was going to be myself. We could have had more to talk about.
Larry, did you think this is going to go any other way than it actually went? Well, maybe
no,
it was fewer
I thought it was going to go exactly how it went. I already told Barbie that.
Stitches called it, yeah.
It was going to be a fuck.
I don't have a car, you guys. I don't have a car at all. I didn't know my friend was going to be
you didn't have no problem riding around getting haircuts.
Flacco, you didn't get a haircut. You didn't even have to go.
Listen, he said, "Hey, I'm gonna take you. I'm gonna run an errand. I'm gonna run an errand." But I forgot.
He forgot.
So
he forgot about the date.
Who don't have any kids? Who have kids?
Not
when they say it's gonna be a 5-minute errand, what that really means is I need to go here. I need to go there. Let me go get that. I forgot he was that type of dude with me.
Maybe he was actually just shy. Maybe he was Barbie was showing any interest.
Well,
in it.
listen,
Could be
I
that.
want to say something. I talked to Barbie in private. I know, I'm not saying she was trying to have a love affair with you, but I know for a fact that she really did like you. Like there was things that was going on. I'm not going to get into that because I don't throw my friends under the bus, but she said to me, we were talking and XYZ was happening. And she said, you know, I don't like this and I'm not going to do that because if I do that, it's going to cost my friendship with Flacco. That tells me that she actually cared about you. And even if she wasn't trying to have a love interest, she definitely seen you as a friend and she felt insulted. And so
I
you
cared.
just then you just need to be sorry and stop making excuses.
I'm sorry. I cared about her too. We had talks too. Like I told her every single thing. I didn't lie. I told her why I was in that group. I told her my real intentions of being in this group. I told her what I was doing, why I was doing it, how I was doing it, all kinds of background, other lore. I let her in on what I was doing with other shit, and then so I listened to her. I didn't get into another group to piss off this other
No,
dude.
you didn't listen to her. And let me tell you why you didn't listen to her, because she didn't want her poem, which about the Antichrist, I can't get into that, but
No, it
she
wasn't
didn't
that.
she didn't want her poem to be sent in text. She wanted you to read it to her, and she was practicing a song to sing to you, okay?
Okay.
So
Yeah, it was a song I gave her. It goes like this:
got
"I
it,
got a skeeter, I'm a Peter, whack him off." That's the
And I
song
didn't,
she was gonna sing.
you
and
just
I
have
didn't go too hard. I mean, I know I messed up. I know her first, being emotional,
Flacco.
and women are emotional. I
Flacco.
know she's mad at me first, and she's gonna, and
I mean, yeah, she said I put
I
all
wish she
this
would
effort
have.
in and you
I
put no
wish she,
effort in and I'm out and I get it.
I
Flacco.
did put effort. I was
Flacco.
trying to give her I was trying to make a Cheesecake Factory the takeout, but it took for. Here's the thing: the Cheesecake Factory. I thought it was just like a little Marie Callender's little diner. I didn't know it
Have
was.
you never been to the Cheesecake
No,
Factory on a
that was my
fucking
first
weekend?
time. I
Oh,
thought it was a
wait.
Did
little
you
diner
call
like
it? Did
Marie
you order it?
Callender's or Norm's.
Did you
I
order
didn't
your
know it was
food?
like.
Did you order your food in advance when you were waiting for dude to get his haircut?
I didn't know it was Michelangelo Lapiti eating luxurious place. I thought it was just a diner like Norm's or Marie
Listen,
Callender.
I agree, generic troll.
Hold on.
I know
Flacco.
Barbie and she absolutely does care about him as a person.
And look,
She
and I'm gonna
does.
tell you this, Flacco.
Flacco.
Listen to me. Listen to me. Before this date thing, me and Barbie had a private discussion, and I told Barbie, I said, do not be using this to troll. I said, and get feelings all mixed up and blah blah blah. And she told me that she promised me, honestly, that that was not a troll. She was genuinely gonna have a date with you, a straight up and up, no trolling.
And she told me she genuinely cared about him.
Exactly.
She did
I
tell
don't
me
want to
that in
troll her
private.
either.
Going off that. Going off that.
Flacco more
Sarah-
concerned about impressing the internet with some Cheesecake Factory than he was about being on time for the date with Barbie. All you had to do was be on time,
Also,
Flacco.
that's
That's it.
for 12
Okay, but
minutes.
It wasn't
You
12
got
minutes,
further with
Flacco.
Barbie. Hold on.
It
You don't
was.
talk.
Look
Hang
at
on.
the time frame. So,
No.
Flacco in the
Flacco, you
background.
got further with Barbie. Flacco.
It was an
Flacco, you got
hour and
further
a
with
half
Barbie
before you
than
No,
were
it
Larry
home.
wasn't.
ever
It was
could.
12 minutes. Now, with the 19 minutes, I was there in
It
the
was an hour and a
Cheesecake.
half before you were home and
No,
settled.
it was 12.
Oh,
Until I got home,
It was
yes, that
12
was an
minutes
hour.
while you calling from the Cheesecake Factory talking about, you birds
Because
over
I
here.
wouldn't mind dating her in the place talking to her, though. It was hard. I should have got a headphone. Stupid Android phone doesn't use headphones.
Flacco. It took you a whole other hour to get home. If you just would have stayed in the car, you would have been home in 5 minutes. You would have been home. You would have been to the date 5 minutes.
But I wanted to, come on. You guys are just gaslighting me
And
now.
listen to me. No, Flacco, listen to
But
me.
yeah,
I'm not,
Flacco.
hold on. I'm not gaslighting you. I actually really like you, okay? I don't like if people pick on you. I don't. Barbie, she is an empathetic person. She legitimately liked you. I'm not picking on you, okay? I'm just trying to make you understand that if you ask a woman out, you be on time.
Yeah, I should have got the shirt before, but
You
it
be
was
on
like
time.
I
Yeah.
should have got the shirt before. I should have.
We had a conversation the night before. You could have just worked something you already had.
What's up,
Flacco,
Lydia?
how many days leading up to the date where every time I saw you, did I ask you if you were ready and ask you if you had the outfit picked out and ask you if you were done with the poem and asked if you were ready to read the poem and told you how excited Barbie is about this and how much Barbie is looking forward to this date and telling you how she's planning her outfit and planning the meal and telling you exactly what was going on, and you still
But because
Steve,
what did you say?
hey, Steve, let me ask you this, Steve.
Let's give Flacco some credit. Hold on.
Hold
Give
on.
Flacco some
I
credit.
want to ask Steve something.
Hey,
So,
you always
Steve,
talking over me.
hold on.
Give me
I
a
want
time.
to ask
Give me a time.
Steve something. So, Steve,
Jeez,
when you would go
man.
out and visit Lena, did you not give her a time when you're arriving?
Yes.
And if is that the time you arrived?
Yes.
Exactly. And when
And if you
Tom
want to be late,
started,
the
and
visits will be late.
listen, and when Tom started dating me, because we actually met on a dating site, he was there early every time. He was there before I was.
But let's give Flacco some credit, at least. Let's give Flacco some
yeah,
credit.
listen, I knew. Listen, too.
Hold on. Let Cactus talk. Go ahead, Cactus.
Flacco got further with Barbie than Nelly ever could. So there's that, I guess. I guess
mean,
that's
that
the
is
win.
true because Barbie was legit trolling Nelly, but she legit does like Flacco. I'm not saying she likes him in a romantic. She doesn't like him in a romantic way, but she likes him as a person 100%.
Can I ask you a
But
question,
dude, all you
Tara?
had to do was show up.
Hold on. Let Jake talk. Let Jake talk.
Tara.
Go ahead. Yes.
Look, you know, I don't like Barbie, and I always see negative shit with her. And you and Stitches, or you like Barbie, and you see positive with her. But can you honestly tell me, like, hand on your heart, that you believe that she doesn't troll you sometimes when she tells you stuff?
Here's my answer.
You admit she's a troll.
Hold on. Let me answer. I will say that I cannot 100% tell you that she doesn't tell me what I want to hear. She doesn't troll me. I can't 100% tell you that. What I can tell you is that I feel like Barbie is legitimately, I've told her this. She's one of the few people that I actually call a friend on here. And I want to believe what she says to me because I'm always honest with her. If she's not always honest with me, I can't control that, but I do feel that she is always honest with me.
Can I say this?
Look, every time I talk to Barbie, I think she's trolling me. So I take it that way. I want to see where the troll's going in the long run. I like the long trolls.
Let Jake talk. Go ahead, Jake.
Like before me and Barbie fell out this time. Before me and Barbie fell out this time, we had lots of talks about trusting each other because we'd fucked each other over so many times.
What's up, cutie pie? Go ahead,
she's
Jake.
the one that went and doxed out our DMs, not me. After saying that, like,
well, but Jake, let me tell you something. Let me tell you something, Jake. Hold on. Everybody be quiet. Let me tell you something. Barbie and Pagel are the two people on this platform that actually have my docs. Barbie was with Guest Mob when they wanted to do it up on me. They were like, let me get this information. She could have served me up to the sharks, but she didn't. Okay. So that buys loyalty from me. Like me and her, I was over here on my channel dragging her, and she still wasn't. Like Isaac thought I was some girl named Jennifer. I'm not Jennifer. I'm Tara. 100%. Figure out my last name. And Barbie never served me up. And so, I mean, I think she can be genuine to people if she likes them or respects them 100%. She didn't serve. She didn't
I
serve
won't
me
deny
up.
that.
Okay, let me say something.
I won't
With
deny that.
Barbie, with Barbie, like with her, I offered to talk to her in private about other stuff and whatnot, try to gain the trust between us because I know she's very controversial on here, as this other people. So I was trying to take it seriously too, which is why it's like I told her why I was in this group, I told her why I was in that group. I didn't lie on her. I didn't lie to her why I was doing this, and I agreed to
Also, Flacco, did you think you're gonna win her over going and getting smashed when she spent the last year getting sober?
That's the thing. That's why I made an effort not to drink with her on stream, and that's why I did it. I told her in text, I'm not going to drink at all because that's not disrespectful. It's just like I don't care, but I made it a point not to drink.
Listen to what you did, Flacco. You ditched the date. You pounded a bottle of Crown Royal, and you flapped around like a freaking catfish on a riverbank, throwing yourself backwards. To me, it was ridiculous, Flacco.
Could it be those Steves?
I was trying to. Oh my god!
Could it be
I was
somebody
there
got
within 13 minutes in the background.
I'm asking you this
live
as well, Flacco.
at the Cheesecake Factory by 19 to 20
Let him
minutes.
answer, Cactus. Goddamn.
Okay, go on.
Yeah, one at a time, please. This ain't the asylum. Calm down.
No,
Although I love the asylum, don't get me wrong.
Go ahead, Flacco.
Oh, okay. Well, I thought you were letting you talk. Okay, all right. Look,
I see you, stranger. Go ahead,
okay.
Flacco.
Like I said, but Barbie, like I know, like with her, like it was 12 minutes to 13 minutes. That's when I got there in the background. Then 19 to 22 minutes. That's when I was in the Cheesecake Factory. Yeah, it was hard to hear because the stupid Android phone. It doesn't. There's no like they don't use headphones. They're doing weird shit with their phone. That's what it is.
What's up, Kim K?
I'm trying to make it work.
Do you have the only Android phone that will not connect to earbuds?
I don't know. Well, I have a freaking hearing aid, so it's not a.
Right.
I can't use these stupid put in the ear headphones that are so popular.
Oh, that makes sense.
Because it's content, Coates. Because it's content.
Flacco, did somebody get you before the date? Did somebody tell you this is going to be a setup and you were going to be made a joke of? Is that why you blew this on?
What?
Well, yeah, but there's a lot of rumors on me, so I can't. So no, I went trusting Barbie. I went telling her why I did this.
Listen, let me tell Magda, the Cheesecake Factory is fucking delicious. Okay. Anything and everything you could want down to cheesecake is at the Cheesecake Factory.
I should have known better. I've never been there.
Cheesecake Factory.
That's right, Flacco. Have you never watched The Big Bang Theory?
They didn't go to the Cheesecake Factory, did they?
Every other episode. Penny worked at the Cheesecake Factory.
I thought it was just a little diner. I thought they were making fun of it, ever exaggerating that. I don't think I've seen the
Howard played the piano at the Cheesecake Factory.
Flacco, I need you to understand. I'm not. Hold on. Flacco, I need you to understand. I'm not your enemy. I don't hate you. I don't have problems with you. I actually like you. I found your rage stream very entertaining. But at the same time, I'm trying to help you because Barbie might have been trolling. It might have not have been legit. But here's the lesson. Maybe you will meet you're not a bad looking guy. You're not. You might meet someone that legitimately in your real life is very interested. Be on time. Show up with flowers. Women love to be wooed. Women love to be wooed. We don't like excuses, okay?
I thought you would be endeared or entertained by a 20-minute story or about why and how I'm late. I thought I was trying to be adorable in that sense. I thought it would work out that way.
So
but
now you were late intentionally to impress her? Is this what you're trying to say?
That don't impress no woman. That does not impress women. No.
Oh my God.
shouldn't have had
Then why
any
is the notebook
explanation.
popular?
You should
Then
not
why is
have
the
had
notebook
any
popular?
explanation, Flacco. You should have simply apologized.
I did apologize.
meant
But
it.
why is the notebook
Didn't you
popular? Why
No,
did they
you
need
went live.
on the same
No,
day?
no, 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 sir. No, sir. You went live. You raged and you said that Barbie made you a victim. That's what
Yeah.
happened.
You were
Okay.
so dramatic, Flacco. You should watch the stream back. You were throwing your arms up in the air, throwing your body backwards.
I was sober too.
Yeah, oh, man.
You was not sober, liar.
I was.
No, you
I'd already
weren't.
finished.
We watched you pound a half a bottle of Crown Royal in
That was
38
3 weeks ago. That was like 4 or 5 days ago.
Okay, Flacco. Yeah, here we go with this stuff again. Ladies and gentlemen, that stream we all watched never happened. It's a figment of our
That was
imagination.
4 or 5 days ago. I was drinking.
Okay, Flacco.
He's saying, I know what he's saying. He drank the first half of the bottle 4 or 5 days ago, and I did watch him do that. And when he started drinking, he had a half a bottle. That's still half a fifth. And you plowed it in under 30.
That was before my date with Barbie.
You drank it in under 30 minutes.
Hold on. Let me tell you something.
What was you drinking?
Me and Tom, when we drink, we split a 750. Okay? We split it shot for shot. It's like 7 shots apiece, right? You took down a half a 750 by yourself in like 30 fucking minutes.
Yeah, is that bad?
You pounded that shit, Flacco.
And that was before my date with Barbie. I already told her, no, I'm not drinking with you. That's kind of weird because you're sober and you know this recovery thing. Yeah.
What about the drink at the Cheesecake Factory, Flacco?
Welcome to the panel, Barbie girl. Welcome
Yeah,
to
That
the
was
panel,
iced
Barbie.
tea.
Are you sure
That
it
was
was just
just-
iced tea?
Flacco,
Yeah, it was
was
just
that a
iced
Long
tea.
Island iced tea?
No, that was just regular iced tea because they're gonna give me. They said, "What drink do you want?" And then they brought the appetizer cheese, the appetizer pieces of bread. But I didn't eat that because I didn't eat that yet because
You
I didn't know
shouldn't
about
have
coming
even
or
ordered it, dude. It was disrespectful. So stop making excuses.
I didn't.
Hold
I
up,
didn't
hold
drink.
up, hold up. Welcome to the panel, Barbie. Stop making excuses and apologize to
I'm
the
not. I'm
lady.
sorry, Barbie. I should have not tried to impress you and go all elaborate. I should have just been me, and I tried, and I just wanted to, really, I wanted to impress trolls and say like, "Hey, yeah, I'm disabled," but
See, that's the problem right there, Flacco. It was a date with Barbie girl, not for you to impress the trolls,
Right.
but for you to impress Barbie girl. That's the whole problem. I'm gonna get me some new Carhartts and I'm gonna eat a cheesecake to impress the trolls. That's the whole problem, Flacco.
No,
you put Barbie aside, and the fact that she was there waiting for you to try to impress the trolls.
Hey, let's not forget the Armani shirt that was 40% off.
Do you know how many women who complain about I have to who wish their husband or boyfriend would
Listen to me. She wasn't trying to impress people. She showed up for you. She put her makeup on. She did her hair. She lit a candle.
Yeah.
And she wasn't like, and she went on her own channel. Like if she wanted to do it up and get like attention, they could have did it on Steve's. She did it on her own channel. She fixed her hair. She did her makeup. She turned the camera on. She lit a candle. And at the end of the day, you did not show up. And Coach,
I did show up after 12 minutes.
Hold on. And Coach, I see what you're saying. I'm just trying to help him because in the future, I would love to see Flacco find love. Listen, God saw that Adam was alone and it wasn't good, so he created Eve, okay? Because none of us...
Biggest mistake he ever did.
Hold on, because none of us want to be alone, okay? We all, listen to me, Flacco, we all want partners, okay? And I believe that there is a partner out there for you. But you need to learn how to step up. Like you need to learn how to be present on time. Okay. And let this lesson teach you that. I don't hate you. I actually like you. Okay? I don't know why people drag you. I like you. But at the end of the
because he's annoying.
okay, he's not annoying to me, okay? But at the end of the day, if you ask a lady out on a date, you need to be on fucking time. You need to show up.
Yeah,
And I don't hate you, Flacco. I
Have you
don't.
took Larry to the Cheesecake Factory, Larry?
We don't. I don't even know where there is one. I didn't even know about it until I watched Big Bang Theory. I wasn't answering a question, Cactus.
Oh,
What
yeah,
about
okay.
5-star? What about any 5-star restaurant, which I didn't even know that was that kind of that tier?
Yeah, I took her one time to this place called Dell's, and there was a violin player at the table.
How long ago?
Yeah, it was a long time ago.
It looks like Larry been out in the sun, honey. You been getting your tan on?
Yeah. Lori doesn't want to go to fancy places. She'd rather go to Burger King. That's Lori. I do what Lori wants to do. She doesn't want to waste money on food that she can cook cheaper at home.
Okay, if I'm not cooking it, I want a fancy restaurant. I'm bougie, bitch.
Yeah, she made bougie.
You guys kind of had your fun, so of course. But I'm just saying in general, that's what
you
I'm
act
trying
like
to.
we're dead.
I was trying to make
Stevie Yoakum. Mike, I'm sorry Tara drags you into trouble.
I was trying to make things special.
I just took her to a nice Italian restaurant the other day. On Thursday, I think it was.
And I wanted to hear her singing and stuff, and I wanted to show her my poem. I mean,
now you just
no, Flacco. You texted her the poem. The audacity.
She
specifically told you do not do that. She didn't even want to hear or see one line of it. Why would you do that?
I don't understand.
Listen, let Barbie talk.
To our vacation, so I was advertising. I was giving her something to simmer on and think
Let's let Barbie
about.
talk. Calm down. Let's let Barbie talk. Go ahead, Barbie.
I don't know why Flacco is still going on about this 2 days later. I think he's just doing it for attention at this point.
I think he's in love and he hates the rejection.
Maybe Flacco,
because I love I'm giving them all.
No, tell everybody the truth, Flacco. You are only concerned about the trolls trolling you and making fun of you for blowing the date. This is all about impressing the trolls.
I have to show everybody that I'm normal, that I'm independent, that I can do shit. Do you know, like, I had a neighbor here, a neighbor who I was bitching about. A lot of people think that I was trying to show her that I could give her a good time.
Flacco, let me tell you something. You won the dance-off. You proved to everybody on the internet that you are the same as us, that you can do whatever you want to do. Stop trying to prove it.
Yeah, well,
we already did it. You've already proved it.
Yeah, because he made comments saying, he made comments saying, I'm a real man. I got to make her wait.
No, I never said that.
You didn't say that exactly, but
you did.
How about this? Maybe he's afraid. Maybe he's afraid. Maybe he's afraid. Maybe he's afraid Red Pill will come and kick his ass.
I mean, listen, he did make comments like, if it would have been Isaac and Take Back, I would have still been late.
Wait, what?
You know,
no,
I seen
yes,
Red
you
Pill.
did. Yes,
I seen the charisma to talk out of stuff and get her to be like, okay, let me hear you out. You know,
I seen Red Pill make a comment about Barbie that says that he rode with her in the car for a bunch of hours and that she's at best a 6. Red Pill, get your fucking glasses. Get your glasses reworked, okay?
Zero, bitch.
She owes you nothing, right?
Maybe Flacco was afraid of Red Pill because
I'm not even mad at Barbie because I'm not even mad at Barbie. I'm not because
maybe Barbie is at best a 6. Okay, well, I think she's about an 8. That's just my opinion. But maybe you say she's the best at 6, Red Pill. You are a fucking 0, you dumb fucking bug-eyed bitch.
Yeah, that's intel. That's giving
her credit.
Talk about her.
A 0.
Well, don't talk about her.
0?
Don't talk about her like that. I don't like
Sorry.
people. I don't like people talking about her looks. I can talk
Sorry,
about
but
all
you
your
do-
fucking looks.
Terry, you do have to put a bit of an allowance for Red Pill. The fact that everything you looked at Barbie was all blurred and distorted.
Exactly, Jake.
Yeah.
He can't say clearly.
He needs to
Bitch.
get
I
his
mean, I
eyeglass
don't like
prescription
Barbie, but I would
updated.
rate her higher. I don't even like her, but I
Exactly.
would rate her higher.
And that's something I appreciate about you, Jake, that you own your shit. You say, I'm a piece of shit. I talk shit. I don't like you, but you are XYZ.
Yeah, I'd
That
say she's a 6.1.
absolutely. I'd give her a 6, 7, 100%.
I should have planned better.
Barbie is not ugly, and I don't
Hey,
like that. She's
Barbie's
not
got
ugly.
boobies, and everyone knows that this year I've been obsessed with boobies. So
She's
Yeah,
got
I give you a -10, Jake.
that's fine. That's fine.
Barbie got
I
some
wouldn't touch you
sexy
with fucking Red
titties.
Pill's dick.
Excuse me?
I said I wouldn't touch you with Red Pill's dick.
I find that hard to believe.
I think you're adorable, Barbie, and I think you got great tits, honey. That's my
I'd be
opinion.
scared I'd get sent a bill at the end of it, Barbie.
Wow.
Well, hopefully I can make it up with the date. Hopefully with Barbie. Hopefully Barbie, I can make it up to you.
Well, if you stop going live and talking shit about it and writing these long novels about how I made you look like an idiot and I'm trolling you.
Okay.
Right.
But he's a
Then,
writer, bro.
I
won't.
agree.
He's a
I
writer.
agree, Julia. I think that Barbie's adorable.
Wait, he said you made him look like an idiot.
Basically.
Because you could have just left me on there and kicked everybody off. But
No,
but like I told Red Pill, you don't owe me that, and it's fine.
no, Flacco, you could have just been on fucking time. Show
Yeah,
respect.
true.
Okay.
Flacco, your sense of self-entitlement is off the charts,
There's no
Flacco.
self-entitlement.
I think we need a public apology
Absolutely.
without excuses.
I already told Barbie, I'm sorry I didn't.
you up there.
Barbie, I'm sorry I felt the need to be elaborate instead of just being
Without
more of myself.
excuses.
I'm glad that. Wait, hold
Flacco,
up,
we
let him
already
have it.
know you were trying to be elaborate to impress the trolls. You already told us that.
And Barbie
here today.
too. Like,
No,
you know,
no,
Barbie too.
let him apologize. Let him apologize. Let him have it.
Yeah, you know, I
Go
mean, I'm sorry about that, Barbie, and like, you know, I was hoping that you would let me on the stream anyways, but I understand you guys probably couldn't hear me, as you did say, and I'm sorry it didn't turn out how I wanted. That would have benefited both of us, you know.
And I want people to stop dragging Barbie. I don't like that shit. She owned up. She cammed up. Fuck out of here. Leave her alone. I don't like it.
I love it, Tara. Come on.
I don't like it. Girl, listen, girl, you know you one of my bitches. I don't like nobody talking shit on you. I don't like it.
Yeah. Yeah, people need to stop being mad because Barbie doesn't show her true self. And
She does show her true self. Fuck out of here. She been
Call
showing her
herself
true.
on it.
Hold up, Flacco. Hold up. She been showing her true self. So she said, moving on up. You don't know nothing about that. The black community that wanted to shred her for everything she was worth, and she
So that-
stood her own. You don't know. If you
Not in a
don't know,
bad way. Like I said in the poem.
no.
Maybe she carved herself.
Flacco,
Maybe she carved herself.
Flacco, I'm not going to tell you that she's not her true self. I'm not going to listen to that. I've watched the community shred her, including me. I've watched them tear her down. And
I don't mean like that.
Hold up. I've watched her stand up. I've watched the black community rip her apart, call her a racist. And she said, my name is Sarah ABC. Not going to say your last name. And moving on up. Like, fuck you. Don't talk shit on her. I'm not going to stand for it. That is my fucking friend. And she has absolutely been put through the ringer and stood up for herself a million times. Be nice, apologize, and move on. Don't talk shit.
Okay.
Don't talk shit. I'm not listening to you talk shit about her.
I'm
Still
not.
like him,
What I
Tara?
meant was that she's guarded. She holds her true self.
Well, you haven't been here to watch what she's went through. Me, myself, personally.
Yes, because
Me,
everybody.
hold up. Me, myself, personally had
Yeah.
war with Barbie. And I was disgusting. And I said, who took you to the basement and broke you? It wasn't us. That's disgusting to say. Okay?
Yeah.
That's
To be fair,
foul
Tara,
as
to be
fuck.
fair,
Okay,
to be
well, I
fair,
mean,
Tara,
she's very guarded.
has
She
Hold on.
tried
What
to apologize
Cactus?
3 times.
Do you
That's what I
blame her
meant
for
by.
being? Do you blame
He
her for
has
being
tried to
guarded,
apologize.
Flacco?
I'm
Yes,
talking,
but I
Alex.
told her that I
I'm
would love
talking.
to learn more about her,
Don't
and then
mind
she told me in
putting
a
on.
text
Wait,
that
what did Cactus say? Hold on. What did Cactus say?
He has tried apologizing 3 times. They're all shitty, but he has tried.
I'll give him that. I agree.
Cactus,
okay.
shut up. You were
Yeah,
on a
okay,
you were
well.
on your own fucking whatever like 2 nights
but
ago.
I am not yet begun.
Yesterday, only
I
because
will just say
you're on
I
the
actually
panel,
do
but
not like I don't like people going at Barbie talking about she's a drunk. That's fucked. Like you cannot give the bitch credit for doing the best she can do for her life. You want to talk on her, you want to call her a drunk. Oh, she's drinking again. No, she's not.
Not me. I'm not saying that.
Anybody that was listening to that live stream she did, waiting on Flacco to show up, if you don't know Barbie was sober, you don't know Barbie. Okay? And I don't like people coming at me and telling me, oh, Barbie's this and that and this and that. No, she could have served me up to Isaac. She didn't. She got sober. Don't crucify her for that. Like Barbie's my friend. I don't like you people fucking with her. I don't like it. I don't like Jake fucking with her. I don't like anybody going at her fucking job. I don't like it. It's fucked. You do not give her, y'all are not giving her the chance to be better. Okay? To improve her life. To say, I see X, Y, and Z, and I want to be better. Y'all want to keep her in that same fucking place that she was 4 years ago. So fuck you. Fuck all of you. I hope you don't have addiction. And if you do, maybe it'll drown you. Okay?
yeah, that's how this community is. But I mean,
Barbie's actually a good person. She's trying to show you people she's a good person. You don't want to allow her to do that.
she has not lied to me once. She has not told me one mistruth, and because we've interacted more than we've usually ever interacted in text message and interaction in general, you know?
And Flacco, she actually did care about you. So I'm just going to put that out there.
I do care too. I do care. I still do care.
But you shit on it.
You know, I love when Tara goes off because she reminds me of Jim Cornette. It's Tara Cornette. Tara Cornette.
I feel like it would have been bad if I would have just got a McDonald's and just got a not good shirt and whatever.
Mikey, Barbie is not the same person, drunk or sober. I've dealt with drunk Barbie. I've dealt with sober Barbie. They're very different.
Drunk Barbie would have already just destroyed my life.
What?
I said drunk Barbie would have already just tried to destroy my life.
Hell yeah. I would have stole Lori from you.
She would have been
Can I?
Go ahead, Jake. Go ahead, Jake.
I just want to say, you know, like, I understand what you're saying about Barbie with her alcoholism and being sober and all that shit, but I recall Barbie taking the piss out of Tats when she was going to rehab.
Yep,
So
because she
wants
did the same to
respect.
me, bitch.
So if she wants respect, maybe she should.
I'll give her the same respect when she shows it back to me, Jake.
Well, maybe you should pay her all the money you borrowed off her to get drugs and alcohol and gas money and stuff.
Right.
Maybe you
if you knew
should.
the whole story. You want to see my PayPal, Jake?
I don't care for your PayPal.
You want to see
I
the
don't care for
truth and
anything
not what
from
drunk
you.
Tats was telling
I
you?
don't want to know anything about you, Barbie.
Then
I'm
don't
just
fucking
saying,
talk about it.
if
You talk
people
about
want
me every
fucking
fucking
respect
day.
given
Let
to
it
you,
go.
if people
Let
want
it
you
go,
given
Jake.
respect,
I don't
then
want to be your
you
fucking
should do
friend. I
it.
think you're a piece of
I don't
shit. Just let it
care.
go.
And I think you're a piece of shit.
Great. Then stop
Well,
talking
Yeah,
about
I'll
me.
but
say,
I'm not the
well, I'll
one being
say
asked to
this.
leave. I'm being
Hold
asked
up.
to leave
Well,
you
I'll
alone,
say
Barbie.
this.
I'm being asked to leave
Oh,
you
well,
alone.
whoopity-doo. A real man would have left me alone years ago.
Oh, when have I been a real man around you? Never.
Never. You're never a real man. You're not a fucking man.
Barbie. That's how I feel about
He
Abe.
admits
I
it.
get it. And let me say this real quick. Tats, I'm glad you went and got yourself some rehab and got sober. But you can't trust a person that's drinking a bottle of booze every day.
Oh, but we trusted Barbie.
No,
No one trusted me back then, Jake.
Hold up.
You know.
No, hold up. No, when she was drinking, I wasn't like Team Barbie. She got sober. You gotta give her some credit.
Mhm.
Listen to me, Jake.
I don't even
As an addict, getting sober is very hard. Okay. That's hard. It's hard to give up your booze. I've been 2 weeks without weed because of my asthma. It's
Aw.
been so fucking hard. Trust and believe. Like Tom's over there hitting his pipe on the daily, and I am jealous. Okay.
Get some edibles.
It's I'm gonna make myself some edibles, Larry. But
Nice.
it is very hard to get sober. It is very hard to get sober. I get that you and Barbie have problems. I get that.
I don't have problems with it.
You can't take away from someone sobering up their life. Like that's a big deal. Like that is impressive. I've not sobered up my life. Like
I believe she's fully sober.
Yeah, you guys gotta
I
stop
did.
calling Barbie
choice.
Strong.
Hold up, Flacco.
My choice to believe
Hold up,
that. It's
Flacco.
my
Hold
choice
up,
to
Jake.
believe that.
I do believe she's 100% sober because
And
I
you're
talked to her.
entitled to that belief.
Because I talked to her, and I absolutely think she's sober. I think she smokes weed. I ain't got no judgments. And I don't think she's a bad person. I don't think you think she's a bad person.
I just don't like you
I
trolling.
think you guys have had some conflict. And so here we are.
I just don't like that she's a troll and she can't be trusted.
She's absolutely a troll.
Oh, she's a
Absolutely.
troll. Oh dear.
She's never once.
Whatever we do,
I mean,
somebody
what's up
online
with
is
you? That
trolling.
was a
Whatever
while
will
ago.
we do? Whatever will we do? Somebody online is trolling. Whatever will we do? It's not like you troll, Jake. Do you troll, Jake?
No, never.
Jake,
Oh no,
stop.
never. No.
Come on, Jake.
Totally innocent as always.
Well, was that not the answer to his question? I troll.
Okay.
So then what are you bitching about? Oh, she trolls. And
I'm not bitching about it. I made a statement.
You're always bitching about it. Always. In people's private
what about
messages,
she
talking
trolls?
shit, all this other shit, Jake. Just knock it
yeah,
off.
okay,
Barbie,
yeah, now you're
Barbie,
getting
I just
all
want you to know.
over the place.
Hold up. Barbie, I just want you to know. I love you, girl.
I
You
love you
my
too.
girl. I
I
am not
love
against
Barbie's paranoia.
you.
I
My
love you,
friend.
Yeah,
Barbie.
you don't know so much you went after her parents.
I've never gone
Who does
after her
that?
fucking
What normal
parents.
person does that?
I have
What normal
never
person does that?
gone after
You went
her
after her job.
parents.
Why did you do that?
I
Oh,
have never
Welcome to the
gone
panel,
after her
Dimples.
parents.
Welcome to the panel,
Get that in your
Dimples.
drunk little wet brain
Yeah. You see,
I
I'm the
have
only one
never
who can
gone
call
after
for
the
drunk
parents.
up here because I do get
I
drunk.
phoned her brother
I'm the only
once.
one.
I phoned her brother like 6 years ago.
Well,
Now,
listen,
get this
Jake.
right.
Listen to me real quick, Jake. I'm gonna say something. I just like when Isaac was calling your sister and sexually talking to your sister. I didn't agree with that. That's fucked.
Wait, that was me.
Barbie, ask Barbie, have I phoned her family?
Listen.
Ask Barbie, have I phoned her family?
Oh,
No.
okay. Okay.
No.
Well, let's ask her. Maybe I'm wrong. I was about to call you out for calling Barbie's family. Maybe I'm
I've said
wrong.
I will, but I haven't done it.
Has he
You
called your
just admitted you
family?
called her brother.
Hold
You
on.
just admitted
Hold
you called her
on.
brother.
Hold on.
Yeah, like 7 years ago.
Barbie, has he called your
Yeah, so
family?
you're just your previous comment is null and void.
Stop,
Fuck up,
Cactus.
you idiot.
Barbie.
Fucking up.
Shush. Shush. Barbie.
I'll be sorry, Tara.
Has he called your family? Has Jake called your family, Barbie?
Get on the damn microphone. Come up here and go to sleep. What the hell is wrong with you?
I mean, listen, if he only talked shit but didn't move shit, then I will support Jake.
Can I ask you a question? If I had
Yes.
phoned Barbie's parents, wouldn't I do it on a live stream for everyone to fucking hear like I did everything
I
else?
feel like you would, yes.
Mhm.
You did call her
I
brother.
mean, how
though,
many
didn't you?
times have I phoned? When I phoned Barbie's brother, I did it on a live stream like 7 years ago. Fucking
So you make you call her.
dumb
You called
fuck.
her family. You
Yeah,
admit you
and
called her
I've never
family.
denied that. But I'm saying
But you
I
just
haven't
did.
phoned her
You
fucking
said I don't
parents.
call her. I've never called her family. You just said that up here.
I said I've never called her mother and father. Listen with your ears, you drunk
No, you
fuck.
said I never called her family.
No,
Get it
I said
right.
mother and
Go
father.
back and
No,
listen
he
to what you
said I
said.
never called her mother and father. That's what
No,
he
he
said.
said I never called her family.
No.
He's trying to change history here.
Well, if I did say
You
family,
didn't call
I
her
then
family.
said right
Call her
after I
brother's
phoned her
family.
brother like 7 years ago.
Yeah. See, this is the bullshit we have to listen to with this fucking crybaby
How was
bitch.
it bullshit if I said that I phoned her brother fucking right away?
Sorry, I had a phone call. What were you guys talking about? You calling my brother back in like 2018,
Yeah,
Jake?
that's what he said. He didn't call your brother.
You called my brother and left him messages. You and fucking
Yes, I
Morticia.
just said that I phoned your brother like 7 years ago.
Morticia?
Yeah,
He
and
said
Boss.
he said that he
Morticia, Boss,
called
and
your
Jake.
brother, but he didn't ever call your mom and dad.
Oh my God, Morticia.
No, Jake never contacted my mom and dad. No, he did not.
Exactly. Thank you, Barbie.
Boss 510
That's what
did.
we're discussing.
So why did you call her job?
Because she owed me fucking money.
I paid you and you still fucking called.
Because you fucking got being a dickhead, so I said I'd make a few more.
No,
You know what, Jake? Your excuses are bullshit.
She paid you.
Cactus, why do you fake
not
being
see
a
how
cancer
psychopathic
survivor?
that is?
Cactus, answer
not
the
see how
question.
psychopathic
You want
that is?
people to answer your questions, Cactus. Why do
not
you
see
fake
how
being a cancer
psychopathic that
survivor?
is?
Answer
not
the
see how
question. Answer the question.
What do you want to know about my
Well,
cancer? What do
listen,
you want
I'm
to
gonna
know?
say this
What you
real
wanna know?
quick. If she
What
paid
you wanna know, Jake?
you, hold up. If she paid you because you said you would not call her parents, and then you still fucking called her parents, that's fucked, Jake. That's fucked.
I didn't say I called her
Not
parents.
my parents, Tara, my job.
Oh,
And just
her
because I
job.
mentioned he goes at
Excuse
my house.
me. Blueberries, blackberries. Don't let me fuck it up.
She came in the fucking panel and she started saying, Jake,
Yeah,
you
you're
said you
always
would
the
never
victim,
harass
Jake.
me
Fool
again,
you.
meaning talk shit on me
Fool
on
you.
YouTube again. And I
Yeah.
said, if you're going to start that
you're
shit, I
always the
never
victim.
agreed to that. I'll go back to calling your job. So I called them like 5
All your
more.
excuses are bullshit. Just shut up.
You fucking shut up because I'm telling the truth and you can't handle it?
No, because you're making
Yes.
excuses
You're
like
always the
Flacco did
victim.
about the
Like
fucking
you make
date.
fucking excuses, bitch face.
For what?
Every fucking thing in your life.
Say one thing.
You live with your mummy
Say
and
one
daddy
thing,
because you
Jake.
can't handle rolling on your own feet. Why did you accuse
You know
me
what,
of fucking
Jake? I
putting
live
you
with
in
my mom
hospital
and
when
my
you
dad
fell
because
over
I'm
drunk?
afraid I'm going to become
Why
a
did you
raging
accuse me of
alcoholic again
fucking?
and kill myself.
Why did you accuse
if
me
I
of
live
putting
by
you in
myself.
hospital when you fell over drunk?
What?
Wait.
Are you
Why
doing
did you
this?
accuse me of putting you in hospital when you fell over drunk?
I never said that.
You did. You
I
did.
never
You
fucking
did.
said that,
You
Jake.
did. You were drunk.
I
You don't
fell
fucking remember.
on my own. I understand that. I fell several times.
You fucking fell over and
I
fucking
never
the
blamed
floor
you for
broke and
any
you
of
fell
it.
over in the bathroom and you got put in fucking hospital.
No, Jake, I
Yeah,
never
but
fucking
she
blamed it
didn't
on you.
blame nobody. Hold
Who
up.
cares? Why y'all gotta
Hold
live
up.
in the past?
did.
Jesus
Hold up.
Christ!
Hold
Shut the fuck up, every fucking one of
Hold
you.
up.
Hey, dude, you need to grow fucking up into a man-sized body, you fucking dumb fucking dwarf. You
Hi,
talk about
Morticia.
testosterone, you can't even fucking grow into a man.
Hold the fuck
You
up.
fucking
Let me
weirdo
talk.
fuck.
Barbie did never blame
She did.
anybody. No, she didn't. She blamed
She
Justin.
did.
She blamed Justin.
No, she blamed me.
Hey,
Prove
Marty.
it.
She
Prove
did
it
the
or
same
shut the
blaming
fuck up.
me.
Well,
Prove
then
it
I
or
missed
shut
it.
the fuck
Stream
up.
blaming
Then
me.
I missed it because the only thing I seen was she blamed Justin for
She
being
blamed Justin for the door that got smashed down. That wasn't the
Yeah,
time
you
she
think
got
that's
put
all
in
that
hospital.
happens in a relationship, Jake, like that?
That wasn't the time
Just the
she was
just the
putting all the
door?
photos of
And
herself
Just the
put her in
fucking
also, I
hospital.
door.
want to say something. I want to say something, Barbie. Like, I know what it's like to be with the abuser. Fuck this shit. I ain't listening to this shit. You don't know what it's like to have your fucking head smashed in the shower door. You don't know what it's like to have your fucking face punched in. Bridget knows, Dateline knows, Dana knows, I know, Barbie knows. If you've never lived with someone that abuses you, shut the fuck up.
I recall my father doing that shit to me.
Okay, then you got it. Then that's fine.
But I
Then
don't
you
fucking...
Well,
should.
it's not supposed to use
Then
that as a weapon.
hold up. Then you should not be shaming someone who
I'm
has
not
lived
shaming her.
through
She
that.
fucking blamed me back in the day.
Is that
Oh
why
my
you
God.
called my mommy or my brother?
I called you a brother
Because
because you've been a dickhead running around saying the N-word everywhere.
yeah,
So
you're
I
a pussy.
then I left
You're
a
a pussy,
message on his
Jake.
fucking
As
phone
always, a
of
fucking
you
pussy.
saying the N-word over and
Harry
Someone
over.
just
hurts your
talked about,
feelings
okay,
and you gotta call their
Harry
family
just talked
member.
about this where Barbie went into every place and apologized and said, if you don't like it, fuck you.
If you don't
She's-
like the way I troll
Barbie
Barbie,
stood her
maybe you
ground.
shouldn't troll. It's so simple. If you have the right to
fuck it.
troll
You know
like
what?
you
Everybody
do,
just look
I
at
have the
Larry
right to troll like
enjoying his
I
little
do. If you don't
smoke
like
up
it,
there at
Barbie,
the top,
then don't
left
be a
corner.
troll.
That's funny. He's just
You're
there
not gonna
It's
talking.
take
simple.
all of my trolling away
Funny.
just because you want to be a fucking retard,
I'm not
Jake.
trying to take away your trolling. I'm just
Larry's
saying,
the only one.
if you're allowed to
Chill out.
troll like
Get a
you
new
do, then I'm allowed to
obsession.
troll
Get
like
a
I
new
do.
obsession, you mentally ill old fucking man.
Yeah, okay.
Good one, Barbie.
Like, honestly, I love you to death, Jake, but like
I don't care, Tara.
I love
I'm
you to
just saying,
death. I'm
he
just
trolls her
listen.
way. I will troll my way.
I
Simple.
understand that. I do, but I
Simple.
love you to death. But at the end of the day,
I don't
if
care.
you're not a victim of that bullshit, you don't know what it's like.
Well, then maybe she shouldn't accuse me of things all the time that I don't do. And she wouldn't get my
In
attention.
2018, guys. Even
You
if
bring
that
up
fucking
bullshit.
happened, Jake. Even if it
You
happened.
just fucking cried fucking big
Barbie,
time.
I
He
think
called
he's
my
just mad.
brother. He called my
I think
Because
brother.
you
he's
guys
mad,
were
Barbie.
talking about it when I came
You
back.
fucking said
That's
it
why I
again.
entered in the
And called
conversation,
her
Jake.
family.
Barbie,
They
I think
called
he's
her
mad because he
family.
didn't get the date. He
Well,
wanted the
listen,
date with
and they
Barbie.
called her family.
We're still waiting for
They
you to explain why you lied about cancer,
listen to me,
Cactus.
Jake. Listen to me, Jake.
Listen to him.
Hold on. Shh. Let me say something.
Sorry,
Jake,
Tom.
be quiet. Jake, just
Yes?
like I did not agree with Isaac calling your sister because he was mad at things that was said on YouTube. Fuck that. I don't agree with that. I give you permission to do tit for tat because fuck him. He talked
give me
about your
permission?
family. I'm just saying my opinion is that I approve of you doing tit for tat because he talked about your family. Barbie is allowed that same passage.
So
Like,
I'm not taking
I
that
think
away.
if y'all come on YouTube trolling and you can't keep it on YouTube, I think every one of you's a motherfucking pussy.
Absolutely.
What do you think about
Absolutely.
that?
To look up
Because you
everyone's
get your
way.
feelings hurt
Absolutely.
because somebody said
Well,
something
then
you
how
didn't
come
like on
Barbie's allowed to
YouTube,
look up
and you want to go
everyone's shit?
start doxing people and
Yep.
calling their mamas and their daddies
Yep.
because you're a butt hurt pussy that
100%
can't
stitches.
stand on
Do
your
it
own
out.
2 feet.
Yes.
Bottom line, I
So
don't
then
care
why
I
is that
who.
not-
agree with Stitches.
I don't
Why
care
does that-
who it is.
Why does that not come into effect when Barbie's doxing me like people like Red
I
Pills
ain't see
info?
Barbie doxing you. How can she dox something you already put out?
I didn't put it out. She gave me Red Pill's number.
Oh, Lord, have mercy.
Well, she gave you Red Pill's number because Red Pill was doing the most.
See, this is what you do, Jake. To try to cover up for your bad deeds, you want to try to call out everybody else's bad deeds.
I am not.
That's the reason why in the DM that you sent me on Twitter, I didn't respond to you because that's what you were trying to do.
Replying.
That's what you were doing. You were going.
Replying.
Well, let's get to current time. Come up to present time, okay?
Yeah, okay, I am.
Stop talking about shit that happened 4 or 5 years ago.
Answer one question, Mike. Answer one question. Why does Barbie give people like me people's information?
When did she give you his information?
I showed you the screenshot.
I know, in 2024. So that's old news. Come up to present time.
But
let's
did she
go
not
to
give
present
it?
time.
When did I phone her work? In 2022,
and have you ever heard me talk about it?
But it's been brought up today.
Have you ever heard me talking about it?
But it's been brought up today.
Have you ever heard me talking about it?
It's been brought up on this panel.
Okay, well then y'all shouldn't have brought it up. You shouldn't bring it up. Barbie shouldn't bring it up. None of y'all should bring it up.
Why didn't you have the same
the past in the past?
Let him talk, Jake. Let him talk.
He ain't gonna let me talk or his ass to be off of here.
Let him talk, Jake.
The truth.
And have it out with Barbie.
There's not about the truth. It's about you have nothing current.
Quit interrupting.
Cactus, shut the fuck up.
Shut the fuck up. Let Stitches talk and shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I don't need no help talking, Cactus.
Sorry,
Jake.
Sorry, I apologize.
All of y'all that bringing up the past, stop living in the past. Get in the future. If you can't troll in the future or in the present, stop trolling. You want to go and intermingle shit that happened 4 or 5 years ago. You want to intermingle it into now, and you want to make it all this big thing. Look, I talked to Barbie about what she's done. I know everything that Barbie's done, but since she's been, since she went and took care of herself, and she's came back a different person, I haven't seen her doing that. That's what I'm talking about, Jake. I want you to tell me about stuff current.
Excuse me.
Current, Jake.
She doxed me Red Pill's phone number when she was so-called sober.
I gave the entire internet Red Pill's phone number, Jake. Get over it.
She didn't agree
All right,
with what
let's
Red
make
Pill
this
was.
perfectly clear.
Go ahead.
The only reason Red Pill is upset that his phone number got doxxed is because not one fucking person dialed the damn number. That's the only reason he's bothered by it. Nobody called him.
Facts.
I want to say something to Mike. Mike, you just sat here and gave this big spew about people need to keep it on the internet. Stop going real life. Well, then why is your buddy girl, your favorite girl, Barbie, giving people private information?
Well, she explained why she gave
She's
out
not.
Red Pill.
Okay, she's not. She's not. Okay, she's not. She's not. Okay.
She explained why she
She
gave
did,
Red
but
Pill's
she's
number
not.
out.
Just like you did, and you're not.
When Barbie does it, it's okay when Barbie
No,
does
it's
it.
not okay when anybody does it. But stay up to current time. Stop talking about shit 10 years ago. Okay?
And she's already told us why she gave out his
Were you not listening?
Jake. She's already told us why she gave Red Pill's number.
Right, I already talked to Barbie about that, so I don't need to talk to you about it because, for one, I don't have to answer anything you say. If you don't like it, won't you just get the fuck off?
Yeah, Chuck. No, I don't know. I don't want to say this because he did kind of defend me, but nobody talks to you about the whole past when you were bringing up the bar.
Listen, let me say
I see what's
this.
coming. I see what's coming. You see what's coming too.
Let me say this. I love Barbie to death. I don't give a fuck what you guys want to bring up and say it's XYZ. You all have selective outrage. Okay?
Absolutely.
So every one of us have a selective outrage. Okay? So don't call me on mine like you're a Cinderella in a blue dress and some glass slippers. Bitch, fuck you. We all have selective outrage. And
Tara,
Barbie,
I might have that glass slipper, Tara.
you might have that glass zipper. Don't mean you ain't got
I'm
slick
joking. Sorry.
outrage.
Sorry.
I don't like
sorry.
people going at Barbie. I don't like it. She's kept her mouth shut in times where she could have exposed people, but she didn't.
Exactly.
So fuck you.
So
Okay.
you can get mad, Jake. You can go do a whole live stream talking shit. I don't really give a fuck. But when it comes to Barbie, I listen, Jake. Listen, I will always simp for Barbie. I'm a Barbie simp. So shut the fuck up, okay?
We're Barbie simps.
Right.
I expect you to, Mike.
Now,
I didn't realize that.
I'm a Barbie simp.
Next.
It's not my
I mean,
fault.
I'm a Barbie simp.
Next.
Finally, a man put the man child from down under in his place.
Finally, handle the truth about it.
Finally, somebody put the baby in his
It's not
place.
about handling the truth. I already
know.
know the truth. It's about hearing you whine about it every fucking other day.
Right.
Sending me a fucking whole book of whole fucking DMs about some bullshit with Barbie. I don't give a fuck. I'm not upset. No, it doesn't. Makes you look like the dumb fuck.
Hey, Stitches, I have a question.
We're not upset.
What's that?
We're not triggered.
Right.
Go ahead,
What you got?
Upon
What
all
you got,
these
Barb?
messages and all this shit that Jake was showing you that I'm doing, did he also show you what he was doing in those messages?
All he showed me was a message that you sent.
I don't care. Put the whole DMs out.
Then don't talk about what I'm doing if you're doing the same shit.
Exactly.
We're not going to be
So why can't I
upset. We're not
talk
going
about
to
it?
be like,
Did you not
listen.
show Isaac how DMs?
Listen.
Well said, Barbie.
So I can't.
Well said, Barbie. Well
We're
said,
not going to
Barbie.
be upset. We're not going
I
to be
showed Isaac about you talking about wanting his dick picture. That's what I showed Isaac.
Oh, jeez.
I want Mike's dick pic too. Are you going to give me that, Barbie?
Okay. Oh, I did not expect that.
Either.
Yeah, you see how nobody knows about that, Jake?
There's a Jake.
They do now.
Exactly. I want everyone's
let's
fucking
get
dick
this
pic.
small little mushroom out here so everybody to laugh at. Give it to me, Barbie. I'll share it to everybody. I don't care. I will share it with everybody. Straight, gay.
You
man,
care.
woman,
We can hear it in your whiny little voice.
You have my blessings to put everything out there.
Oh my god.
Oh, his little pee-pee. Oh, he's mad. That's what he attacked her because his little pee-pee was put on blast, and he's afraid that she's going to show his little pee-pee. Oh no, Jake!
Like Barbie has ever needed someone's permission to put on private DMs. What the hell?
I'm just fucking saying, I don't care.
I'll give it to Britback. Please give it to me. I'll give it to Britback. I'll let him run with the shit.
No one has a fucking pee-pee picture, you weirdo fuck.
Yeah, fucking piece of shit. Why did you say showing your tiny penis to Barbie was a good idea, Jake?
Listen with
Why?
your ears.
Why did you show your tiny penis to Barbie, Jake?
Cactus,
Why?
that's not what
Oh my
happened.
goodness! What? Where did that come from,
This
Cactus?
is what I'm saying. This dumb fuck don't even listen with his ears.
No, it's not. He wasn't.
Got a picture of my penis.
It wasn't Jake sending her a picture of his penis. It was Jake asking her to get a picture of Isaac's penis. He wanted it.
Oh, so it's even gayer than that. It's even gayer shit.
Oh my goodness gracious!
So the man from New Zealand,
all about Isaac, man.
Testosterone is asking to see other men's penises. Why? Why are you asking to see other men's penises, Jake?
Because I can post it on Twitter.
Oh, because you can put. Well, then that isn't kind of gay. Doesn't show where you are at in your life.
Why do I care if it's gay?
Well, I don't know. You tell me, because it's parallel to you and your crew. Calling people gay is a big insult.
Actually, I think Barbie's got it pretty confused because it was Mark Terry's dick I asked her to send me, and she did. I never asked for Isaac's. I asked for Mark
So
Terry's.
you want
You
to
said
see
you were waiting
Isaac?
on Nick's to get
Isn't
Isaac's
want to
that
see
dick picture
Isaac
for
revenge
you.
porn, Barbie? Isn't that revenge porn?
You were waiting on Nick's to get Isaac's dick picture for you. That's
No,
what
I
the
wasn't.
conversation was about.
Put
Yep.
that
And you are
conversation
correct,
out.
Jake. That would be
That
revenge
is
porn.
not.
You are correct because you
never-
just said you wanted the
that
picture to
never,
post it
ever
on Twitter.
happened,
So
Barbie.
yes, that would be considered revenge porn.
You
So
sent me
Jake,
Mark
why are
Terry's
you
dick
trying to
pic,
entrap
Barbie.
Barbie
You
into
sent me
revenge porn?
revenge porn.
Why are
You
you
also
trying to
sent me
entrap Barbie
CP of
into
your
revenge
fucking
porn?
nephew.
Why are you trying to entrap Barbie into
I
committing
don't have
revenge
to
porn?
entrap her.
A
She did
criminal
her own
offense.
actions.
No,
She did her own
no.
actions.
You
Yes,
admitted
yes,
you were
you
trying to
dumb
do
fuck.
that. So why
He
were
was
you trying to
trying to-
entrap her? Why were
Hey,
you trying to
Cactus,
entrap her?
if you want me to be gay, I'll suck your dick if you can get it out of your fucking
No,
inverdedness.
Oh,
my
stop.
I
Wait,
will
wait,
see
wait,
a
wait,
lady.
I
wait
will
a
suck
second.
your dick.
And
I will
Seems
suck
like
if
Barry's
you
some
dick.
want to be
I
a
will suck
lady,
Mike's
Jake,
dick. I will
no, you're
suck
not.
Flacco's
You're
dick.
not. You're
I
not
will
a
suck
lady, Jake.
everyone's
I
dick.
know
It's
estrogen runs
YouTube, you
rampant
dumb
through your
fuck.
body, but you're not a
Oh
lady.
my god. Now back to fucking your cancer. Are you gonna fucking tell us why you fake cancer?
Okay, tell me, get hold of my medical records and you tell me.
No, you're the one that claims you have cancer.
Oh, wait.
Are you gonna
I
tell
had,
us the story,
and
Cactus?
I beat it. And what do you want?
How?
What do you want from me?
What did you beat? What did you beat?
What do you want from me, Jake?
What did you beat?
So hang on. We're going
What
from
kind of
you
cancer did you
and your
beat?
disgusting behavior to my
What kind of
medical
cancer
history.
did you
Why
beat?
would I give you my medical history?
What
Why?
kind of cancer did
That's
you
my
beat?
private shit I have to fucking blast everywhere.
What kind of cancer did you beat?
Well, I'll tell you one cancer I didn't beat. That's the cancer having to deal with you because you're still here.
Oh, so you don't want to talk about it because you might get called
No,
out as
I don't
being
want
a
to
liar?
talk about it because it's the worst
You don't want
fucking
to
thing I
talk
went
about
through.
it because
It was the worst thing I went through. So
yeah, like what did you
What
go
else do you want to
through?
know?
What did you go through? We've got 2 cancer survivors up here. What did you go through?
I went through chemo. Okay,
And you went through chemo.
and what?
You said
what
you
do you
had lung
want, Jake?
cancer.
What do you want?
You told me you had
What do you
lung
want?
cancer. So you had chemo
Yeah.
for lung cancer.
It got found early, and it got ripped out of my fucking chest.
Yeah.
What do you want?
So you had your lungs ripped out of your chest.
Yeah. No, not my lungs. The part of it that was fucking had the tumor in it. So what do you want?
So your lungs
What
had
do
a
you want?
tumor in them. Your lungs had a tumor in them.
Yeah. And I'm back smoking again. I know
Keep
the
going.
hypocrisy.
Keep going.
Steve knows the hypocrisy. So what are you trying to get at?
I'm just wanting clarification. You claim you have cancer.
Or you just want clarification? Not so like instead of dealing with the bullshit you just been accused
Don't
of,
deflect. We're
you're trying
talking
to
about
turn it
you
over
now.
on me.
We're talking about you
You
now.
want me to talk
We're
my
talking
health,
about
my
you
health
now.
online?
We're talking
No, I'm
about
not
you
talking
now.
anymore
All right,
about
Tara,
my
how
health.
much longer are you gonna keep
I'm
this
not
going?
talking
These two
anymore about my health
idiots
online.
need to
Save
go
his
argue
ass,
somewhere
Mike. Save
else.
his ass.
I'm not
his
saving
ass.
nobody's ass. I'm tired of listening to both of y'all. It's the same
Yeah.
shit over and over and over. Y'all, neither
Yeah,
one of
yeah,
you can
yeah,
come up
yeah,
with
yeah,
anything
yeah,
new.
yeah. Mm.
I mean,
Oh, but we
can you?
did.
Can you come
You
up with
want
something
Isaac
new?
and-
Can you?
Victor.
I come up with stuff new every week.
Like what?
Every
Tara
week.
does everything.
Yeah, it's
You're
Tara
gonna
that
be
does
his New
everything.
content for the next week.
That's fine. Tara
Victor,
can do
it's
everything.
your turn this next week. You and Tara, it's your turn this week because he's probably bored of doing it about me.
I don't give a fuck whose turn it is. He can talk about what he wants to talk about. He's
Just
that.
how how is he any
Always
different
do.
than Mark Terry? Because he has nothing original he can come up with. He needs to talk about other people. He can't do anything by
What do
himself.
you do when you go on live streams, Cactus? You talk about other people.
That is true. He did make a point
Not just
there.
you. When I had a chance,
What does
when
the
you had a
circus
chance
do?
to talk on my
Cactus,
panel,
does
what
the
did you do,
circus
Jake?
when they go
Nothing.
live?
I
They
ran
talk
away
about
like
other
a little
people.
Yeah, but
What
talk
does
about
Ireland do when it goes live?
You're a
talk
They
about
talk other people.
something new about other people, not shit that happened 5 years ago.
Well, fucking, it's no different here.
What do you mean?
Well, a lot of the past got dragged up today, Michael.
Yeah, because y'all brought it up.
It was
Oh, you're
Charlie
calling
and there
my-
was fucking.
it's-
You
it's
made my
Michael
point
speaking.
for me,
and there was
Jake.
fucking-
You made my
there was
point
some
for
other
you.
stuff brought up.
You made my
If you
point
bring it
for
up,
me,
we
Jake.
can
That's
bring it
because
up.
y'all brought it up.
You
Had
bring
you
it
not
up,
been
we
on
can bring it
panel,
up.
had Cactus not been on panel, it would have never got brought up.
I was in the side chat when it was all brought up.
None of this was brought up in the side chat.
You were talking about Charlie
I
and
just
stuff.
want to say, I did not start. It was this arsehole that started with this bullshit. I was being nice and quiet, and I was trying to deal with Flacco. This arsehole, no, his ego won't allow that. Because that's
Thanks for
all it is
letting me
with you.
on,
It's all his ego.
Kara and
It's cheating.
Stitches.
Sorry,
Appreciate
Flacco.
it.
So
All
what
right,
you
have
guys
a
are
good
saying
one,
is
Flacco.
none of this would be happening if Flacco would have just showed up to the date on time.
Exactly.
I
It's
mean,
all
no harm,
Flacco's
Barbie,
fault.
and hopefully I can make it up somehow. Take care, you guys. Take care. Bye.
Bye, Flacco.
All right, well, this is the end. I don't know what Tara went to, but I'm hungry. I'm tired. I ain't got time to be playing with this fucking bullshit from 10 years
Sorry for being
ago.
a dickhead up here. Bitches.
So-
Sorry for being a dickhead up here.
I mean, we expect it. And you know, and I ain't mad at none of you. I just, you know, y'all want to argue, we'll argue. You want to fight, we'll fight. But let's do it about some new shit. Okay, let's find some new stuff to fuss about. Okay, Jake, let's do some new stuff. Hey, get with me, Jake. Send me a DM. We'll get on.
You, Mike. When I see you
Shit.
guys do new stuff,
I do new stuff all the time. Okay, I'll talk about something new every stream.
No, you don't talk about it. Tara does.
I talk about it just as much as she does. Okay.
You talk like 2%. She talks like 90%.
Well, don't worry about how much I talk. You want me to talk to
I'm
you?
not worried about
Hey,
it. I'm just
Jakey,
asking
would you
what
like for
think.
me to get on here and get real low and soft with you,
You can
you
do
know,
anything.
and pamper
If
your
you
little
stop it,
ass
just
to make
shut
you
up,
feel
fucking put it
better?
in my
Will it do
mouth, and
that?
I'll be
Okay.
Yeah, they do talk
I
about
was
new stuff every
fucking
week
all
because it's the
and shit.
shenanigans that happened that week on YouTube.
Right. And if I keep talking
Don't
about the
waste your
same
breath,
thing, that
Larry.
means that you're doing the same thing.
I'll talk
He'll
about what
cuss
I
you
want to
out
talk
as well,
about.
Larry, because that's what he does.
That's all right, Jake. I
You
still
don't
love
do
you.
shit. You don't do shit to anybody. If anything, people annoy Larry, and he just attacks Larry.
Hey,
Like,
hey,
he's a prick.
Carrie, you know you're muted. Maybe she don't know she's muted. She's probably over there talking up a fucking storm.
Could be.
I think she did say something about having to deal with Tom or the family or something. See, that's the woman you want. Said, fuck all this bullshit. I'm going to deal with my family. Not this dumb shit.
All right. Well, it's the end of the stream. It's 6 o'clock. We're actually an hour over, and I know that Steve's going live. I don't know if anybody's going live after us, Larry.
No, not enough time
Okay.
to squeeze one.
Right. So y'all have a good one. It's been a good stream. Even though I don't talk or say nothing, I'm just here. I don't know what for. But I can tell you one thing. If I wasn't here, neither would Tara. That's the bottom line. So y'all have a good night. Talk about what you will. Just try to make sure it be in this century. And I'll see y'all in the asylum. Have a good